Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Lori. Hey, Sandra. Good morning. Good morning, DeWitt. Good morning, Bree. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Forever. Man, good morning, Vincent. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mindy. Good morning. Good morning. I am Reese. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Athena. Good morning, Inner Soul Journey. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning over here on the YouTube side. Good morning. Man, good to see all you boys and girls. I'm glad y'all are here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Athena, Jules, Joanne, good morning. Good morning. Remy, good morning. Inner Soul Journey, Grand Rising. I agree with you. Good morning. Man, Bob, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. People already sending gifts and likes. Man, y'all are after it this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Athena says good morning. Good morning. Yep. Joanne says good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, T's Style. Good morning, Hannah. Good morning. Um, Queen, good morning. Elizabeth, good morning. Oh my gosh. Apple user, good morning. Goddess, good morning. Kel, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Residual Earners. Welcome to Residual Earners. Man, I'm excited to see y'all, you guys. Yep, 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 yep. We're gonna have a little fun this morning. Good morning from Virginia, ADT coach. Put me in, coach. Man, I love it. Good morning, man. It's good to have all you guys this morning on this glorious Sunday. It is a great day to make it a great day. What do you guys think about it? Great day to make it a great day. Y'all in on that one, huh? Let's do this, huh? Man, for those that don't know me, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley, Swagerty, 1G, Swagerty. You can check me out on my website, PresleySwagerty.com. Try that out. See if you read my bio, see if I'm worth listening to. I always teach people you always need to take advice from somebody that has what you want. So make sure I got what you want. I always say you can't, you don't want to go to somebody. If you want to climb Mount Everest, you don't want to go to somebody that's never done it and ask them, huh? I mean, that just makes sense. Well, same way with success. You want to make sure you're talking to somebody that's been successful if you're wanting to learn how to be successful. Man, good morning, all. Uh, my background, I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. I became a high school basketball coach and algebra teacher. I did that for 16 years, struggled financially. My old high school coach ended up bringing me a network marketing business. Never thought I'd even look at one, let alone get involved, but it was Coach Mayo, so I took a look. Uh, I decided to give it a shot. Coach was making some money, so I thought, well, maybe I can make a little money and help pay the bills. So I jumped in. It exploded. A few months later, I'm the number one earner in the company. And for 22 years, I've remained the number one earner in the company. I've been blessed to make millions of dollars. It's been a wild ride. Been a wild ride. Never thought I'd even look at a network marketing business, and it ended up being the game changer. I always tell people, be flexible, because sometimes the good Lord's plans are not what we think our plans are. So that was never in the writing on the wall for me. But man, thank the Lord I did it. From there, we bought a car dealership. We scaled it up to 7 car dealerships, a printed circuit board company, a logistics company, an auto transport company, car washes, real estate. I do it all. The other thing that's kind of ironic is I've written some books. I know I don't look like it, but I'm one of the top network marketers in the world. I wrote a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. Yep. I also wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More. It's a success book. Be, do, and have more. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. And I just finished the first rough draft of a book called Choose Your Hard. And what's crazy, guys, I hate English, love math. My 8th grade English teacher still gives me nightmares, but here I am writing books. A few years back, if you'd have told me, hey, you're gonna be in network marketing and you're gonna write books, I would have laughed at you. I mean, I would have been down on the floor laughing. But man, here I am. So anyway, I'm here to talk to you guys about success. We call ourselves Residual Earners. That's our community. So I hope you decide to jump in and join us in our community. We've got an amazing community. We do these lives every day. We've got a podcast channel. It's called Residual Earners. Just go to Apple or Spotify or YouTube and type in Residual Earners, and it'll pull us up. We're there. You can check us out there. Our lives are Residual Earners. Good morning, Zandra. And then, we started a university. You might want to look at that. If you're wanting to run with winners, it's residualearnersuniversity.com. If you're wanting to run with a bunch of winners and learn how to be successful, I recommend you check that out. But anyway, here we go. Rise and grind, Kayla says. Kayla, you or Zandra, any of you guys, if y'all want to, you're welcome to jump on this morning and visit with me. I mean, I literally wrote up a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff to go over with you guys last night and threw it in page protectors. And I'm trying to get organized. But any of you guys that are leaders in the university, if y'all want to jump on, you're welcome to do it. I make YouTube videos as my full-time job. Keep me busy. Hey, Mikey, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Your environment is either working for you or against you. I wanted to talk about that because, guys, our environment is what creates the paradigm in our brain as to us thinking whether we can do something or can't do something. And I'm going to tell everybody, I start every day off with this. I'm going to tell you right now, you are created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness inside you. You can do anything you set your mind to. Y'all ready? You can do anything you set your mind to. So let's make a decision that we're going to change our life. I mean, let's do that today. Let's make a decision that we're going to change our life. Come on, let's go for it, baby. I mean, why wouldn't we? This is the only life you and I have. Why wouldn't we be shooting for the stars? Why wouldn't we be going for it? Why wouldn't we be trying to leave an example for our kids and grandkids that we can be proud of? I mean, why wouldn't we be wanting to show our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something special? I learned a long time ago, we can either make excuses or we can make money, and it's time we stop making excuses and start making money. Y'all with me? All right, your environment shapes your standards. Here we go. Let's go over this. Your environment is either working for you or against you, boys and girls. We rise or fall to the level of what's normal around us. If excellence is expected, we grow. If mediocrity is accepted, we settle. I tell you what, we're going to take on the characteristics of the people we're around and the stuff we put in our mind. Your environment includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the places you spend your time, and the energy you allow around you. It either pushes you towards your goals or quietly pulls you away from them. Guys, I tell you all the time that your environment is what's going to create the paradigm in your brain, and that paradigm is going to be what's going to determine whether you're a success or not. If you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people, success starts to feel like the norm. But if you stay in a circle where complaining, excuses, and procrastination are common, you'll subconsciously adopt those same habits. I tell people all the time, that inner circle that you run with, that inner circle, it's human nature. We're going to take on the characteristics of that inner circle. We're going to take on those characteristics. I mean, you're going to walk like them, talk like them, act like them, look like them, think like them, smell like them, be like them. It's just human nature, the people we spend the most time with. And you go, well, Presley, what if I got people in there that don't belong? Well, we don't kick them out of our life because, we've got family and friends in there. I get that. But instead of them being on our inner circle, we just move them out here a little ways. We still love them. We still talk to them occasionally. We still hug their neck at family reunions. We just don't spend all our time with them because they're not going the direction we're going. Because you show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. If you're running with winners, you're going to be a winner. If you're running with losers, you're going to be a loser. And it's just a fact. I mean, that's not hearsay. That's a fact. And when I say loser, I don't mean they're bad people. They're just not going anywhere with their life. Huh? Oh, my gosh, I just spilled some of my coffee. They're just not going anywhere in their life. Huh? Come on, let's figure this out. Ask yourself, what does my current environment say is normal? Is that helping or hurting my growth? Is that helping or hurting my growth? Huh? Come on, baby. Let's get to figuring this out. Every person in your life is either lifting you up or pulling you down. Every relationship we have. Let's hit that again. We rise or fall to the level of what's normal around us. If excellence is expected, we grow. If mediocrity is accepted, we settle. Your environment includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the places you spend your time, and the energy you allow around you. It either pushes you toward your goals or quietly pulls you away from them. If you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people, success starts to feel like the norm. I always say, if you'll run with winners, it normalizes winning. Huh? But if you stay in a circle where complaining, excuses, and procrastination are common, you'll subconsciously adopt those same habits. Ask yourself, come on, guys, all of us, what does my current environment say is normal? Is that helping or hurting my growth? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, man. I'm glad everybody's here. Second point, energy is contagious, so is apathy. The energy of those around you influences your mood, motivation, and mindset. High performers energize the room, complainers drain it. Whoa. High performers energize the room, complainers drain it. And if you're wondering what I'm reading, I'm not in a book. I wrote some notes last night that I wanted to go over with all you guys today. Every day you're being influenced, either pulled up or pulled down. A positive environment charges your ambition. A negative one makes growth feel impossible. Huh? I'm telling you right now, you show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. Sometimes success is less about trying harder and more about surrounding yourself with people who make you want to try. Oh my gosh, is that powerful or what? I'm going to say that again. Sometimes success is less about trying harder and more about surrounding yourself with people who make you want to try. Guys, I'm telling you right now, who you run with is going to be a key. Audit your circle. I call it a friendventory. Take a friendventory. Who challenges you to grow and who enables your excuses? Two groups. Who challenges you to grow and who enables your excuses? Come on, baby. See, growth requires a greenhouse. Think of your potential like a plant. Even the best seed won't grow in dry, toxic soil. Likewise, your dreams need the right conditions to flourish. We got to start putting good stuff in our brain, and we got to start running with winners. And if we will do that, watch how your whole life starts changing. And I always get people say, well, I want to make money. How do I do that? Guys, if you're putting good stuff in your brain and you're running with winners, you're going to get ideas on how to make money. You're going to get ideas on how to start a business and what business to start and how to change your life. You're just going to get ideas, guys. I'm telling you right now. Huh? You need an environment that provides encouragement, challenge, accountability, and opportunity. That could be a mastermind group, a focused workspace, a coach, or simply a positive home routine, or just a group of friends that are going somewhere in their life. Oh, come on, baby. And if you don't have that, I challenge you. Check out our university, Residual Earners University.com. We got hundreds of winners if you're wanting to run with a winner and if you're wanting to get some ideas on how to change your life. A greenhouse doesn't make the plant. It just creates conditions where the plant can thrive faster. The same is true of your environment. I mean, you got to want it, but I'm telling you right now, your environment is the key. Your environment is either working for you or against you, boys and girls. I'm telling you. You can outgrow environment. Sometimes growth feels painful, not because you're failing, but because you're in the wrong room. You've outgrown it. You know, I say all the time, if you're the smartest person in your room, go get in another room. If you're the most successful person in your room, go get in another room. If you're the most driven person in your room, go get in another room. You should be in a room that almost intimidates you because they're successful. They're going somewhere. They're making things happen. And, you know, there's a lot of times when I'm around people, I'm going, whoa, I'm over my head on this one. I'm out of my league on this one. But you know what it does? It motivates me to want to improve. It motivates me to want to get up to that level. I'm telling you right now, If you're the smartest person in your room, go get in another room. If you're the most successful person in your room, go get in another room. If you're the most driven person in your room, go get in another room. I'm telling you right now. You need to be around people who think bigger, move faster, and operate with higher standards. Being the smartest person in the room may feel good, but it's not where transformation takes place. Yeah, we got to get comfortable being uncomfortable, baby. If you want to be a success, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Who's already doing what I want to do, and how can I get around them more often? Man, that should be your goal. Who's doing what I want to do, and how do I get around them more often? Come on, baby. In your real life, try to do that. But also, do you realize you can get around successful people by jumping on our lives, by checking out our podcast channel, by getting in our university? I mean, there's ways to do it indirectly, but you're still around winners and you're still getting that winning attitude. Huh? I'll say it again. If you don't have winners to run with, check us out. We're here all the time. I do these lives every day. That podcast channel is there 24/7, and that university has hundreds of people for you to run with. If you're wanting to change your life, residualearners.com. Who's already doing what I want to do, and how can I get around them more often? Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. You got to run with winners. The next one, create your inputs with intention. Your environment isn't just physical, it's digital, mental, and emotional. The voices you listen to, the content you consume, the habits you reinforce, they all shape you. You know, I talk about with environment, I always say, you know, our environment is so key in our success or lack thereof. I always say read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. 10 pages. And you go, well, 10 pages won't change my life. Well, if you do it every day, it will. Yep. If I read 10 pages every day for a week, I've read 70 pages. I've read a chunk of a book. If I read 10 pages every day for a month, I've read 300 pages. If I read 10 pages every day for a year, I've read 3,650 pages. I've read 15 to 20 good books. Business books and personal growth books. If you'll do that every day, just 10 little old pages, in a year, you've read 15 to 20 of those books, and you're not the same person. Your environment is different. If you'll start watching one personal growth giant every day, watch one personal growth giant, just one. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. I mean, just watch one personal growth giant every day. Well, in a year, you've watched 365 personal growth segments. You're not the same person. And if you'll start running with the winners, you won't be the same person. In a year, you'll be a totally different person. You will have reinvented yourself. 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, watching one personal growth giant every day, and start running with people that are going somewhere with their life. I'm telling you, it's the game changer. It's the game changer. Just like a clean, quiet space helps you focus, a noisy, chaotic one breaks your concentration. Similarly, watching inspiring content inspires you, while consuming drama or negativity drags you down. You know my theory on negative people, guys? If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here, baby. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. Prosper Online with Laura. I love it. Good morning, Laura. Glad you stopped by. Same reason I stopped on this line. Well, thank you so much, Renee. I tell you, come on, run with winners, baby. Jump in our residual earners. We got a community that's amazing. If you're wanting to change your life, get in our community, because we're changing lives, baby, daily. We got hundreds of people in our university that's changing their lives, learning to make money, learning to start businesses, all that stuff. I'm telling you. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. You are always under the influence of something. Make sure it's aligned with where you want to go. Guys, I'm telling you, you know, reading the 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day is huge. Watching a personal growth giant every day is huge. But I'm telling you, who you run with it's the game changer. When I grew up in the ghettos, I was running with ghetto buddies going nowhere fast. And when I started running with people that were going somewhere in their life, my whole life changed. I'm telling you, just try it for a while. Try it for a while. And I'll say it again. Here's two things you can do. One, go through your contact list. Go through your contact list and surely, undoubtedly, in your phone, in your contact list, there's one or two people that are going somewhere in their life. Surely. Surely there's a couple of people that are at least on the road to success. Start trying to hang out with them more. And then start running with us, Residual Earners. I'm telling you, I do these lives every day, every morning. I start somewhere around 6:30 and I go for 2 or 3 hours every day, 7 days a week. Like today, I'm doing it before I head to church. I mean, I do it every day. And then we got our podcast channel that's available to you. And then we've got our university, and our university is amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing. All right, change your environment, change your life. Sometimes the biggest shift you can make isn't internal, it's external. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. Oh, listen to that. Man, I wrote that down. I still like it. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in a space that keeps you small. I'm saying it again. Show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. Changing your environment doesn't always mean moving cities or quitting jobs. It can be as simple as creating a better morning routine, cutting off toxic conversations, or joining a new community that stretches you. Kind of what I'm talking about, isn't it? Join our Residual Earners University and getting a community that's going somewhere. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Changing your environment doesn't always mean moving cities or quitting jobs. It can be as simple as creating a better morning routine, cutting off toxic conversations, or joining a new community that stretches you. The environment you create or tolerate is either feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. The environment you create or tolerate is either feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. Come on, baby. Y'all with me this morning? Are y'all with me this morning? Come on, let's do this, Good morning. I'm Presley Swagerty. I'm just going over some success tips this morning. If you're wanting to be successful, you're in the right place, baby. Good morning, all. Good morning, all. I do these lives every day, so jump in. By the way, we're at 15,000 likes. If you would, tap on that screen. It really helps our algorithms. You 200 people that are on here, if you would hit the follow button, that helps our algorithms. I see where a bunch of people have been sending gifts. Thank you. That helps our algorithms. If you share this, it helps our algorithms. It's all about an algorithm. So just thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to keep going. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. How about that one? Delilah, good morning. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Oh, my gosh. Success doesn't require a perfect resume or polished skills. It requires a beginning. Every champion was once untrained. Every millionaire entrepreneur once struggled to make their first sale. Every confident speaker once stumbled through a speech. Boy, amen to all of that. I've done all of that. I've been an athlete. I'm a millionaire entrepreneur that struggled. And I was a speaker that struggled and had my knees knocking the first few speeches I gave. I'm going to say that again. Success doesn't require a perfect resume or polished skills. It requires a beginning. Every champion was once untrained. Every millionaire entrepreneur once struggled to make their first sale. Every confident speaker once stumbled through a speech. Oh my gosh. The myth of needing to be great from the beginning holds people back. You don't need a perfect plan or fancy credentials. What you need is a willingness to begin. Flawed, unsure, and unqualified. The key is to act despite the imperfections. Action is the seed of greatness. Without it, dreams rot on the vine. You know, guys, we can think about it and talk about it and do all that stuff, but until we be about it, nothing happens. You know, the universe rewards action, which I understand is the good Lord. I mean, don't get me wrong there, but the universe rewards action. I mean, you gotta take action. You got to do something with your life. You got to start. You got to start. That journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. We got to start. I mean, and the perfect time is a myth. Does everybody understand that? I get people all the time. Well, when the time is perfect, I'm going to start, Presley. When that time is perfect, baby, I'm going to start. Yeah, I'm going to start my business. I'm going to start that network marketing company. I'm going to start that TikTok shop. I'm going to start that digital marketing. I'm going to start that landscape business. But I'm waiting to the perfect time. Baby, the perfect time is a myth. The key is to act despite the imperfections. Action is the seed of greatness. Without it, dreams rot on the vine. Greatness isn't a prerequisite for action. It's the reward for consistent action over time. Let me say that last line again. Greatness isn't a prerequisite for action. It's the reward for consistent action over time. Come on, baby. What are we waiting on, huh? What are we waiting on? I'm telling you right now, everybody listening to me, look at your screen real quick. You got greatness in you. You got greatness in you. You got greatness in you. Let's get it out. Don't go to your grave with your music still in the box, baby. Let's get it out, huh? You're created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness in you. You got untapped potential in you. I believe you can do anything you set your mind to do. You just got to believe it. And if you don't believe it, take some of my belief. I got plenty for both of us. Let's do this. Jamaric, good morning. Jalissa, good morning. Ernesto, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Zandra, good morning. Kayla, good morning. CCD, good morning. Where are you at, CCD, to say good afternoon? You must be somewhere not in the U.S., huh? Nothing but the truth that is spoken. I'm trying, baby. Good morning, Coach. Good morning, man. Good morning. Oh, my gosh. Jay, good morning, champ. Yep, Jay's a champ. Zandra's a champ. Kayla's a champ. Jamaric's a champ. We got champs all over the place. All right, let's keep going. Starting is scarier than it should be, huh? Do you realize you got to get out of your comfort zone to accomplish anything in your life? You got to get out of your comfort zone to accomplish anything in your life, huh? I'm going over, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Everyone starts as a beginner. Starting is scarier than it should be, huh? You know where I got that? I got that you don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. I got that from Zig Ziglar, one of my mentors. Man, I loved it when he would teach on that. The fear of judgment, failure, and not being good enough paralyzes countless people with dreams in their hearts. Let me say that again. The fear of judgment, failure, and not being good enough paralyzes countless people with dreams in their hearts. They fear criticism, making mistakes, or falling short. But the longer they wait, the heavier the fear becomes. Feel the fear and do it anyway, baby. I'm telling you right now. If you will embrace rejection, you'll become unstoppable. If you will embrace rejection, you'll become unstoppable, huh? If you embrace rejection, you will become unstoppable. The dynamic Zig Ziglar, yes. Love your voice. Well, thank you, Gone Girl. You know, that I didn't have anything to do with the voice. That's a good Lord. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to say all that one more time because I think we all need to hear that. I know I do. The fear of judgment, failure, and not being good enough paralyzes countless people with dreams in their hearts. They fear criticism, they fear making mistakes, or they fear falling short. But the longer they wait, the heavier the fear becomes. Guys, hit your fear in the nose and let's go. Hit your fear in the nose and let's go, huh? Here's the truth. You don't eliminate fear before you begin. You begin in spite of the fear. Just like I said, feel the fear and do it anyway. You push forward when your voice shakes, your hands tremble, and your knees knock. Man, I've done that before. I'm telling you, the first speech I gave, I can still remember it. I'm just thinking to myself, I hope they can't see my knees shaking through my pants. I mean, that really came through my mind. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, man, I hope they don't see my knees shaking because my knees were shaking. You know, now I can get up in front of 10,000 people. It doesn't bother me. But, man, back then it did. I'll say it again. You ain't got to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. Every courageous action reduces fear's power. Momentum builds as you face the resistance and move anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it Anyway, come on, baby. Let's get that business started, huh? Let's start that business. What are we waiting on? Huh? Let's get that network marketing business going. What are we waiting on? Let's get that TikTok shop going. Let's get that digital marketing going. Let's get that content creation going. Let's get that landscape business going. Let's get that house cleaning business going. Let's get that laundromat business going. Let's get that real estate business going. Let's quit waiting, baby. Fear is a signal you're about to do something meaningful. Don't retreat, lean in. Oh my gosh, fear is a signal you're about to do something meaningful. Don't retreat, lean in. Oh my gosh, I'm going over. You don't have to be great to get started, but baby, you got to get started to be great. That's what I'm teaching on right now. Overthinking is one of the greatest thieves of destiny. Waiting for the perfect time, perfect conditions, or perfect strategy is a trap. You don't think your way into clarity, you act your way into it. I'll say it again. The perfect time, the perfect business, the perfect anything is a myth. You know what? I've started a lot of businesses in my life, guys. You know what? I've never thought they were perfect when I launched them. You know, I learned early on. Here was my first business I launched. You know, I thought, man, I need to do a couple of more things before I start. So I did a couple of more things. And then I got those done, and I thought, well, you know, it really needs a couple of more things. So I did a couple of more things before I launched. But when I got those couple of things done, you know what? I thought, well, you know, I really need to do a couple of more things. It's not quite there yet. I need to do a couple of more things. And then I did those. And you know what? When I got to the end, I thought, well, it still needs a couple of more things. And you know what? I looked up, and I'd wasted like 8 months trying to get a couple of more things done, and then a couple of more things done, and then a couple of more things. Launch. Do it. You can course correct as you go, baby. You got to get the thing started. Oh my gosh. Come on. Overthinking is one of the greatest thieves of destiny. Waiting for the perfect time, the perfect conditions, or the perfect strategy is a trap. You don't think your way into clarity, you act your way into it. When you move, you learn. You discover what works and what doesn't. You gain data. You get feedback. You find out what excites you, what drains you, and what path fits you best. You can't steer a parked car. Movement is necessary. Only through trial and effort does the fog begin to lift. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Is that good stuff or what? We got to get going. We got to get going, huh? We got to get going. And if you want to get some of this stuff, baby, I do these lives every day. Residual earners. I want you making residual income. Yep, we do these lives every day. We got a podcast channel. Residual Earners there. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, watch some of those. And we got a university. If you just want to run with a bunch of winners, if you want to be around people that are making money and starting businesses and changing their lives, jump in there, residualearnersuniversity.com. Come join us. Choose one goal today. Take one action step towards it. However small, the act of starting unlocks clarity. There's something about starting, taking that first step, doing that first thing. Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? Let's do this. Momentum beats motivation every time. You know, here's what I see a lot of times. People will go, well, you know, as soon as I get motivated, I'll do that, Presley. Why do we think motivation is just going to fall out of our ceiling and land on us? No. You know what gets us motivated? Action. See, doubt will take you out of action, but action will take you out of doubt. If you start doing something, the doubt will go away. But if you just keep sitting there, baby, motivation doesn't just fall out of the sky. Motivation comes from doing something. That's what it does. Motivation is fleeting. It's great when you have it, but unreliable when you don't. Momentum, however, is powerful and compounding. It grows through action and repetition. One small step becomes two. One brave choice leads to another. Momentum builds confidence and creates a sense of progress, which fuels further action, even on the hard days. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go, huh? Man alive. Don't wait to feel like it. Act first. The feeling will follow. I'll say it again. If you're waiting for motivation, it doesn't just fall out of the sky. somehow I think people think motivation, when I get motivated. Well, when you get motivated, how are you going to get motivated? Start taking action. That'll motivate you. Create some momentum. That'll motivate you. Start the business. That'll motivate you. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Don't wait to feel like it. Act first. The feeling will follow. A writer who commits to writing 300 words a day doesn't always feel inspired, but because they started, inspiration often finds them during the process. You know, I've written a couple of books. I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I tell you all the time. I know I don't look like it, but I'm one of the world's best networkers. Anyway, and Be, Do, and Have More. I wrote that one. Do you realize some days I didn't feel like writing anything? I'm not really. I don't, it's funny. I've written 2 and I'm working on 2 more, and I don't even consider myself a writer because, man, I like math. I don't like English. But anyway, you know what? When I get to writing, sometimes I just get it on a roll. I didn't want to start, but when I did, I'd get on a roll, and man, I'd write a bunch of stuff. But you got to start. If you're wanting to write a book, get going, baby. Quit waiting on it. Quit waiting on it. Don't wait to feel like it. Act first. The feeling will follow. Huh? Oh my gosh. Mastery is, I love this. Mastery is the result of repetition. You know, the mother of learning is just repetition, baby. It's doing it over and over and over again. That's the definition of master. I mean, if you want to master something, you got to do it. Huh? Greatness is not an event. It is a process, a result of repeated, imperfect attempts strung together over time. Huh? Oh, do it, fix it, repeat it. Do it, fix it, repeat it. I mean, come on. The world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produced it. Great performers didn't wake up great. They fail more times in practice than most people even try. Huh? Oh my gosh. The world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produced it. Do you understand? You know, an overnight success. You see these people, you go, oh man, they just an overnight success. You know what? Most people, it took them 5 or 10 years to become that overnight success. Yeah. Took them 5 or 10 years to become that overnight success. Do you realize Sam Walton, Walmart, baby, Walmart. Do you realize for years he had one little old 5 and dime store trying to grow it. And then it turned into Walmart and he became a billionaire. Everybody's going, hey, man, what an overnight success Sam Walton was. No, it took him years, but he kept grinding. You and I got to understand, we got to grind. See, the magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding, boys and girls. Huh? The world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produced it. Great performers didn't just wake up great. They failed more times in practice than most people even try. The difference is they kept starting day after day, setback after setback. They started again when others quit. See, winners hang on when others let go. Remember that one. Winners hang on when others let go, huh? Good morning, Stan the man. Oh my gosh. Good morning, man. Good morning. Good to see all you guys this morning. Oh my gosh. Any of you leaders in the university, if you want to jump on, feel free to. I'm happy to visit with you this morning. I'm just sitting here going over some success tips for everybody. You know, guys, if you like what you're hearing and you're wanting to be part of a winning group, I'm telling you, get on our lives every morning. We start around 6:30 and go for 2 or 3 hours every day, 7 days a week. We have a podcast channel, Residual Earners. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, and then we've got our university. I mean, if you really want to change your life, be part of our university. You can run with hundreds of winners, and my gosh, we got all kinds of stuff in there to help you make money and start businesses and brand businesses and scale businesses. And I'm in there with you, and you can talk to me, and I'll help you. Try us out, residualearnersuniversity.com. The truth is, the road to greatness is paved with daily starts. You don't just start once, you start repeatedly, especially after failure. Huh? Oh my gosh, good morning, everybody. The only way to fail is to never start. Perfectionism and procrastination often wear the same disguise. Delay. Waiting until you're ready is often a mask for fear. Think that through. I look back on when I was starting my first business, and I just kept thinking, well, there's a couple of more things I need to do. So I waited and did those. And then a couple of more things I needed to do, and I waited and got those done. And then I'd find a couple of more things I needed to do, and I killed 6 or 8 months and didn't start. And I look back now, I was scared to start. So I just kept thinking I just need to get it perfect, but it was really fear. It was really fear. The road to greatness is paved with daily starts. You don't start just once. You start repeatedly, especially after failure. Perfectionism and procrastination often wear the same disguise. Delay, waiting until you're ready is often a mask for fear. But there's no perfect moment, no ideal conditions. You will always feel a little uncertain. The only thing worse than failing is never trying at all. I talk all the time about, if you want to do something big with your life, you're going to have to take some risks, guys. If you're going to do something big in your life, you're going to have to take some risk. Come on, boys and girls. You got to understand that. Because I'm going to tell you this, if you don't take any risk in your life, you're going to get to the end and you're going to have regret. Does everybody understand that? You're going to get to the end of your life and you're going to have regret. Yep, sure will. But here's the deal. Regret weighs tons. Risk weighs ounces. Which ones do you want on your back? A few ounces for risking something, or get to the end and have regret and it weigh tons on you? I'm telling you right now, huh? Perfectionism and procrastination often wear the same disguise. Delay, waiting until you're ready is often a mask for fear. There's no perfect moment, no ideal condition. You will always feel a little uncertain. The only thing worse than failing is never trying at all. Failure can teach. Inaction only haunts. Come on, baby. There's a bunch of people listening to me this morning, and a bunch of you guys have thought about starting something. You've thought about starting that business. You've thought about starting that networking company. You've thought about starting that TikTok shop. You've thought about starting that digital marketing. You've thought about starting that content creation. You've thought about starting that real estate. You've thought about, do it. Do it. Huh? Come on. Failure can teach. Inaction only haunts. Oh, my gosh. We do not want to be haunted. You don't have to be great to get started, but you'll never be great if you don't start. Start small. Start scared. Just start. How about that one? You don't have to be great to get started, but you'll never be great if you don't start. Start small. Start scared. Just start. Huh? Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, are y'all ready for all this? Last night, I wrote a bunch of stuff down to cover with you guys. Good morning. For you guys that are just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley. That was my grandmother's maiden name. That wasn't my mom loved Elvis that much. That was my grandmother's maiden name. So somewhere along the line, I could be kin to Elvis, I guess. What else? Grew up in the ghettos, literally, coached basketball on the high school level and taught algebra for 16 years, struggled financially, couldn't pay all my bills when I was in my early 40s. Finally made a decision. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And my old high school coach called me up one day and said, I got something I want to run by you. It was a network marketing business. Never thought I'd even look at one. It wasn't on my radar at all, but it was Coach, and I loved Coach. So I said, sure, Coach, I'll go have lunch with you. So I went and had lunch with Coach, and he showed me this business, and I knew he was making a little money at it, and I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll give it a try. Well, guys, my business exploded. I became the number one earner in the company, and for 22 years, I've been the number one earner with that company. Made millions of dollars, game changer in my life, I'm telling you. And from there, we bought a car dealership. We scaled it up to 7. We printed circuit board company, logistics company, auto transport company, car washes, real estate. I mean, I do everything, man. I'm an entrepreneur. But I'm telling you, you can do it too. And I see where a couple of you are asking about network marketing. I don't pitch anything on here. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on my lives. So if you want to direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? I'm happy to answer you offline. How's that? That fair enough? But anyway, then, I love doing these lives because, I've been blessed to make a lot of money in my life, and I've got a little bit of knowledge that I've gained from all of my experiences, and I like sharing it on here. But I realized that on here or on the podcast, I can't really help you one-on-one. So that's why we started our university. Is I want to be able to help you. I want to give you, stuff that'll help you, where you can make money, where you can start businesses and brand businesses and scale businesses. And I wanted to get a place where you could run with a bunch of winners and get in the right environment. And that's why we started the university. So I challenge you, if you're really wanting to change your life, jump in there and try us. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. It's $29, but I tell you what, it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent if you're wanting to change your life. Anyway, let's keep going. The buck stops here. Guys, I think the biggest key for all of us, the biggest key is making a decision. You got to make a decision if you really want to change your life. I was standing in the parking lot at Lakeview High School when I made a decision I was going to change my life. And why I did, it was lunchtime. I didn't have $2 in my wallet, couldn't eat in the school cafeteria. $2 is all I needed, and I didn't even have that in my wallet. I'm the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School, big high school. I had a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and I don't have $2 in my wallet. Not $2. So I ran out to my truck to dig $2 change out of a dirty ashtray. How's that one? Dug $2 worth of change out of my ashtray. And I'm standing in the parking lot looking at $2 worth of dirty change, and I'm going, I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to keep digging change out of an ashtray to eat a $2 flipping school lunch. I mean, let's get real here. And for whatever reason, I'd done that. I dug change out before, but for whatever reason on this day, it hit me standing out in a parking lot. Me, the concrete, the cars, the sun, and a couple of birds. And I'm standing out there looking at $2 worth of dirty change, and it hit me that I don't want to keep digging change out of an ashtray to change, to eat a lunch. So I made a decision in that parking lot. Had no idea what I was going to do. No idea what I was going to do. I mean, but I just made a decision. But here's the deal. If you'll make a decision, things will start happening. I made that decision, and then a couple of days later, my mind said, hey, you need to go talk to Cousin Manny. Because I have a huge extended family, but they're all just blue-collar rednecks. I mean, not very successful. Good people, but not very successful. But Manny was. I had one cousin that was real successful. And I called him up, and I went to see him, and he looked at me, and he said, Presley, understand, you don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. If you want more, you got to become more. You got to grow as a person. So I made my decision, and then Manny convinced me that I had to start growing as a person if I wanted to be a successful man. Well, all of a sudden, I started reading books and watching personal growth giants and running with winners. I started the stuff I teach now. And it all started by me standing in a parking lot, looking at some dirty change and making a decision that I wanted to change my life. So I'm challenging all you guys to let's make a decision that we want to change our life if you want to. And you may already be fairly successful, but you want to take it to the next level. I think we all should be trying to level up. Man, I've made millions of dollars, and I'm still trying to level up, baby. I mean, let's level up. I mean, if you're at the bottom, let's level up. If you're in the middle, let's level up. If you're at the top, let's keep leveling up. I mean, guys, life, I don't believe success is a destination. I believe success is a journey. And I think we should all go for it. A couple of weeks ago, a young man came to me, and he said, Presley, I already fly first class. And I said, well, great. I mean, that's better than coach by far. But I tell you what, what's even better? Having your own plane. Let's get you a plane. So, wherever you are on that food chain, I'm telling you what, let's all level up. But we got to make a decision. We got to commit to it, and we got to focus on the decision. Then I think the next step is you got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. We got to understand that nobody else has to sign off on our success. Do you understand me? Nobody else has to sign off. It's up to us. Yeah. It's up to us. We can become a success if we want to. We don't have to get anybody's permission. We don't have to get anybody's signature. Let's just do it. Let's look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Let's look in that mirror and say, the buck stops here. How about that? And I wrote these notes down on that, the buck stops here. Success begins with ownership. This principle means you stop waiting for circumstances to change and start taking responsibility for the role you play in your own outcome. When things go well, celebrate. But more importantly, when they don't, Resist the urge to shift blame. Look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Blame may feel good in the moment. It relieves pressure, but it also traps you. When you blame others, you hand over your power. Oh my gosh, man, come on, baby. We got to take responsibility. Winners understand that they don't always control what happens, but they do control how they respond. Owning your results creates momentum. It builds confidence. It tells your subconscious, I can improve, I can learn, I can grow. If I blame somebody else for my lack of success, I'm giving them the power, baby. I'm giving them the power. I don't want to give them the power. I want the power. Quit blaming somebody else. You know, I could have blamed my dad. Man, I had a scumbag dad. I'm telling you. Man, abusive. Ran off when I was 9. Left us in the ghettos. I'm telling you. I could blame him and I could still be in the ghettos. But, you know, because I understand different people have different hurdles to get over. Some people have short hurdles. Some people have tall hurdles. I mean, I don't understand why all that is. I don't understand why I grew up in the ghetto, but until I get to heaven and can ask the good Lord himself, I don't know. But here's the deal. When you get to your hurdle, either you get over it or you don't. But if I blamed him, I'd be giving him the power. I don't want to give him the power. I want the power. You know, quit blaming your grandparents, your parents, the government, your boss, Aunt Agnes, cousin Lulu. Let's quit blaming other people, and let's just look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Huh? End each day by reviewing your results. Ask yourself, what did I do today that worked? What didn't? What can I do better tomorrow, baby? Oh my gosh, come on. We can do this, guys. I'm telling you right now, you got greatness inside you. By the way, we're at 54,000 likes. Tap on that screen if you're just sitting around, would you? Those likes really help our algorithm. We got almost 250 people on here. If you would, hit the follow button. And by the way, you guys that are giving gifts, I thank you greatly. If it's to be, it's up to me, J-Bone says. Yeah, buddy, I agree with you, man. Leaders don't pass the buck. See, real leaders shoulder responsibility even when it's uncomfortable. They don't throw their team under the bus. They don't shift blame to save face. Instead, they absorb the pressure, find the lesson, and chart a path forward. Yeah, baby, that's got to be us. We're leaders. Residual earners, we're leaders. Come on, baby. We're leaders, baby. Come on. Man, Thomas Brooks just joined our university. Welcome, Thomas Brooks. I'm pumped up and fired up. By the way, Thomas, you'll get my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for free. I'll send you an email. Be looking for an email. Man, Thomas Brooks just joined our university. Welcome, Thomas Brooks. Guys, if you want to join a bunch of winners, go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Oh, my gosh. Real leaders shoulder responsibility even when it's uncomfortable. They don't throw their team under the bus. They don't shift blame to save face. Instead, they absorb the pressure, find the lesson, and chart a path forward. You know, I used to tell my players, you know, I coached basketball for 16 years. I used to tell my good players, I would always tell my stars, I would say, listen, when we win, give the credit to the team. When we lose, you take the blame. That's how you become a leader. When we win, give credit to everybody else. Everybody knows you're the star. I mean, come on, everybody knows who the star is. I mean, you know. But when you're getting interviewed, I would tell them, give the credit to the team. And if something bad happens, you take the blame. I'm telling you, that's how you become the leader, guys. And that's how you become the leader in life, too. When things are going good, spread the credit around to your team. But when things go bad, you accept the credit. You figure out what went wrong, chart a new course, and let's go. Passing the buck erodes trust. People stop taking ownership when they see their leader won't. But when you own the outcome, win or lose, you inspire others to do the same. You model resilience and integrity. Amen or oh me, huh? Come on, baby. Oh, the best teams thrive under leaders who say, if we fail, I take the hit. If we win, it's because of you. Man, is that good stuff or what? The best teams thrive under leaders who say, if we fail, I take the hit. If we win, it's because of you. That kind of leadership builds loyalty, ownership, and excellence. Come on, baby. I'm talking about the buck stops here. If you wondered what the topic is, Excuses are easy. Responsibility is rare. See, excuses are comforting. Oh, they let us off the hook. They help us avoid uncomfortable truths, but they also rob us of progress. I learned a long time ago, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both, baby. You can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both, huh? Come on, X-Ray Goddess. You can have results or excuses, not both. X-Ray Goddess is spot on. Oh. Somebody just asked what industries to get in. I think it's got to be something you're interested in. And here's what I keep saying to everybody. If you'll just follow my little steps, if you'll start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, and you'll start watching one personal growth giant every day, and you'll start running with winners, I'm telling you right now, something will hit you that you want to do. If you're reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners, you're going to get so many ideas, you're not even going to know what to do. I'm telling you right now. It's amazing. If you'll just do those little things, 10 pages out of a good book every day, what does that take you? 10 or 15 minutes? Watching one personal growth giant, probably average out 20 minutes for a personal growth segment. So I need about 30 minutes to read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book and watch one personal growth giant a day. How about getting your butt out of bed 30 minutes early every day and read your 10 pages and watch your personal growth giant and start learning some stuff. Start getting some ideas. Huh? And then start running with winners. That doesn't take any extra time. Just run with the right people, huh? Because I'm telling you right now, you show me who you run with and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. You know how I got into network marketing? Because I was running with J.D. Mayo. He was making money in network marketing. That was a game changer for me. I've made millions of dollars doing it. I got into real estate. You know how I got into real estate? Because of a guy named Max Fincher. He was making money in real estate. I was running with Max. I started listening to him. I got in the car business because I was running with a guy named Jim Campbell. I got in the printed circuit board business because of a gentleman named, just bottom line, I'm running with people and they're making money and I'm running with them and I start getting ideas. And so if I'm reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get ideas on stuff you can do. Start doing it. And I'm not saying it's going to take you a year, but if you'll start reading those 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book every day and start watching one personal growth giant every day and start running with winners, I'm telling you, it changes your life, baby. You're going to take on the characteristics of the people you run with. Come on. Excuses are comforting. They let us off the hook. They help us avoid uncomfortable truths, but they also rob us of progress. Responsibility is rare because it's hard. It forces us to face our flaws, shortcomings, and missed opportunities, but it's also the key to real change. When you stop making excuses, you start making moves. You focus on what's possible instead of what's in the way. Oh my gosh, if you guys are wondering, somebody said, are you reading a book? No, it's my notes. I write notes every night for the next day. So when I get on here, I got a topic I want to talk about. So I've picked 2 or 3 topics to talk about today, and I just go over that stuff. Every time you feel tempted to explain why something didn't happen, pause. Ask yourself, what could I have done differently? That simple shift unlocks growth. I'm going to say it again, guys. Here we go. Y'all ready? Leadership insight. The best teams thrive under leaders who say, if we fail, I take the hit. If we win, it's because of you. That kind of leadership builds loyalty, ownership, and excellence. And guys, another tip. Every time you feel tempted to explain why something didn't happen, pause, ask yourself, what could I have done differently? That simple truth unlocks growth. Guys, understand, you're going to get knocked down. You're going to get knocked down. Yes, you will. You're going to get knocked down. And life knocks us down. Business knocks us down. Man, I've been knocked down a gazillion times. You just got to get your butt up and dust yourself off. I can't remember. Maybe it was Confucius. I forget. It was somebody that said, it's not how many times you get knocked down that counts. It's how many times that you get up, it matters. Guys, you're going to get knocked down. Just understand that. Keep going. Oh, here's one of my favorites. Listen to this. Victim thinking steals your future by convincing you that you're powerless. It tells you that life is happening to you and there's nothing you can do. Guys, 3 things we need to go throw in the kitchen trash right now. Excuses. You can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. Go throw excuses in the trash can right now. Procrastination. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it when I get around to it. Someday I'll do that. You know the cost of procrastination? You know what the cost of procrastination is? The life you could have lived. That's it, Jay. Put your jersey back on and get your butt back in the game. Amen, brother. You know, procrastination, guys, the cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. And the last one that I always say, throw in the trash, is victim mentality. Oh, I'm a victim. You're right. Some of us had tougher lives. I did. I grew up in the ghettos, no dad. My mama worked in a sewing factory. When I was in my early 40s, I couldn't pay my bills. Yeah, I get it. Some people have different lives. Some people have bigger hurdles. Some people, I get it all. But bottom line in the sentence, either we get over our hurdles or we don't. Whether you got a little hurdle or a big hurdle, either we get over it or we don't. It's all up to us, baby. Victim thinking steals your future by convincing you that you're powerless. Quit giving your power to somebody else. It tells you that life is happening to you and there's nothing you can do. Baloney on that. Baloney on that, huh? But that's a lie. While you can't always control what happens, you can control your interpretation and your next step. Responsibility begins the moment you say, I can change my response. Oh my gosh. You want a truth bomb? You want a truth bomb? While you can't always control what happens, you can control your interpretation and your next step. Responsibility begins the moment you say, I can change my response. Now, here's your truth bomb. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you're responsible for your healing. You may not have caused the storm, but you're still the captain of the ship. Man, is that good stuff or what? Even if I did write it down. Truth bomb. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. You may not have caused the storm, but you're still the captain of the ship, baby. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? If you're wondering who you're listening to, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley, Swagerty, Swagerty. You can go to my website, PresleySwagerty.com, and read my bio, see if I'm worth listening to. I do these lives every day, 7 days a week. I do these lives. I start somewhere around 6:30, sometimes a little before, sometimes a little after, but I start around 6:30 and I go for 2 or 3 hours, just trying to give you help on getting your life going. Come on, baby. Let's get back in the game. Let's level up. Let's do something big, huh? We've got a podcast channel. It's called Residual Earners 2. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull our podcast channel up. Check that out. And then if you're really wanting to change your life, jump in our university with us. We got hundreds of winners in our university. And I'm telling you what, we got content in there. We got courses in there on how to be successful. We bring experts in every week to talk to you. You do Zooms with me. Come on, baby. If you want to change your life, join us in there. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Man, Ernie Banks. Ernie just joined our university. Welcome, Ernie. Man, I'm glad you're with us. But by the way, Ernie, since you joined today, I'm going to send you my book for free. Be, do, and have more. But welcome to the university. All right, let's keep going. Truth bomb. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. You may not have caused the storm, but you're still the captain of the ship, baby. Come on. Success flows to those who take charge. Man, listen to this. I love this part. There is no waiting list for success. No rescue team coming to build your dream. If you want something, you must take charge. I always tell people, the only person that's going to ride up on that white horse to save you is you, baby. The only person that's going to ride up on that white horse to save you is you. There is no waiting list for success, no rescue team coming to build your dream. If you want something, you must take charge. Taking charge doesn't mean doing it all alone. It means owning the vision. You know, I tell people all the time go, well, Presley, I'm not smart enough to start a business. I go, baloney. Yes, you are. See, all you and I got to provide is the vision and the fire. We got to provide the vision and the fire. We can make the rest happen. And you say, well, Presley, when I first get it started, I got to be wearing all those hats and do all that stuff. And I don't know that I'm smart enough to do that. Do you realize we can all become an expert at anything we want to become an expert at? You know, so let's say you want to get into real estate, okay? And I mean, this applies to anything. But let's just say real estate's the course you want to take. All right? Do you realize we can all become an expert at real estate? Y'all understand that? Start reading the books on real estate. Start listening to the podcasts on real estate. Start watching the YouTube videos on real estate. Start going to networking events on real estate. Find you a mentor for real estate. Go to some seminars on real estate. Go to some conferences on real estate. Take an online class on real estate. Guys, I can go down the list. There's lots of things you and I can do to become an expert at real estate. We can learn enough to get it going. And then you say, well, what if it really takes off and now I got a big company and I don't know how to run a big company? You know, when we had 7 car dealerships, I didn't know how to run that either. But you know what? We can hire smart people around us. We can hire bookkeepers and CPAs and attorneys and social media experts and operations people and finance people and HR people. And we can hire all those when we get our business really going. You plenty smart to start a business. Quit acting like you ain't. And we all need to understand this fact. Either you're building your dream life or somebody is hiring you to help build theirs. Let me say that one more time. Either you're building your dream life or somebody is hiring you to help them build theirs. We need to be building our own dream life, don't we? Amen or oh me on that one, huh? There is no waiting list for success, no rescue team coming to build your dream. If you want something, you must take charge. Taking charge doesn't mean doing it all alone. It means owning the vision. It means leading yourself with discipline, urgency, and clarity. It means you don't let fear, doubt, or discouragement dictate your pace. I'll say it again. You got to feel the fear and do it anyway. You got to feel the fear and do it anyway. You got to feel the fear and do it anyway. You're going to have fear. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is being a little scared and doing it anyway, huh? Oh my gosh. Bottom line, people who succeed live with the mindset, if it's going to happen, it starts with me. They don't hope for the best. They plan, they act, and they persist. Good morning, winners. I love that. Yeah, you're not responsible for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. Hey, there's a lot of that. Man, I had an abusive father. Did I have some emotions to get over? Yeah, I had some emotional scars. I wasn't responsible for it. He was, but I was the only one that could fix it. So I fixed it. I mean, come on, baby. It doesn't matter. Where we come from doesn't matter. How many mistakes we've made in our life doesn't matter. Our education level doesn't matter. It's what do we have inside? See, I'm not the smartest guy around. I got reasonable intelligence. I think I got quite a bit of common sense, but I'm not the smartest guy. But you know what I do have? I got a fire inside, baby. I got a burning desire in my butt to be somebody. How about you? Shelly, thank you. Shelly says you got a beautiful home. Thank you so much. You know, for a guy that grew up in the ghettos, every time I walk in this house, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. My house I grew up in would have almost fit in this office. I mean, it was 600 square feet, falling down in the ghettos, you know. So when I walk in this house, I mean, you know, guys, I'm living proof that you don't have to come from money, man. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. I had a plastic spoon in my mouth. How about you guys? We weren't talking about real estate and stocks and bonds and investments sitting around the old kitchen table. We were talking about, do we have food for tomorrow, huh? My poor little mama was working in a sewing factory. Bottom line, people who succeed live with the mindset, if it's going to happen, it starts with me. They don't hope for the best. They plan, they act, and they persist. Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. And, you know, well, I'm going to go into another one here in a second. But anyway, good morning, everybody. We're at 76,000 likes. If you would, tap on that screen. Let's hit 100,000 here in the next minute. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Drew. Drew it myself. I love it. Drew it myself. This guy motivates me every day. Well, thanks for the compliments. What are you reading from? I made notes. Last night I sat there and made notes. I try to make notes at night about what I want to talk to you guys about the next day. So I made notes. So I'm reading from my notes, Kimber. Good morning. Good morning, X-Ray Goddess. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Man, guys, let's do something big with our life. How about it? Do you realize, I mean, let's get this fact down. Everybody pay attention. Pay attention. Do you realize this is the only life you and I got? This isn't a dress rehearsal. We don't get a do-over. Let's go for it. We need to be shooting for the stars, huh? You know, Zig Ziglar always said, if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing every time. We don't want to hit nothing. We want to go for the stars, baby. We want to go for it. Huh? And I'm telling you what, if you like hanging around me, if you like this attitude that I have, the let's get it done attitude, join our university. I mean, really, try it out. Residualearnersuniversity.com. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're not wanting to change your life, don't mess with it. But if you want to change your life and you want to hang around me and a bunch of winners, then I'm telling you, we talk about winning all the time. We talk about making money all the time. We talk about starting businesses all the time. We talk about branding and scaling those businesses. I mean, it's a business network, but I'm telling you what, we call ourselves the REU family. The REU family. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Our subject is just success, mindset change, how to start a business, how to brand a business, how to scale a business, how to make money. I mean, that's what we talk about all the time. And in the university, I'm telling you what, if you haven't checked this out, check us out, residualearnersuniversity.com. Man, Becky Lawson just joined us. Becky, welcome to the university. I'm going to send you my book, Becky. Welcome to the family, though. We call ourselves the REU family. Becky Lawson just joined us. Welcome, Becky. Oh, my gosh. If you haven't joined us, do it now. Residualearnersuniversity.com if you want to change your life. All right, let's talk about you can break the cycle. Cycles are powerful. The way you were raised, the beliefs you were taught, the habits you inherited, the patterns you repeat, often without even knowing it. But here's the truth. The truth. Just because something has always been doesn't mean it always must be. You can break the cycle. Oh, man. Oh, let's listen to that one. That was me to a T, baby. Cycles are powerful. The way you were raised, the beliefs you were taught, the habits you inherited, the patterns you repeat, often without even knowing it. But here's the truth. Just because something has always been doesn't mean it always must be. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, you are who you are and you are where you are in life because of what you put in your brain up until this point in time. You are who you are and you are where you are because of what you put in your brain up until this time. So if you want to change who you are and you want to change where you are, then you got to change what you put in your mind. Come on, think that through. See, it's your thoughts that create your actions, and your actions have created your circumstances. So if I'm not living the life I want to live, it's because of my actions. Well, my actions are a result of my thinking. So if I want to change it all, I got to change my thinking. That's why I'm saying read 10 pages out of a good business book every day, every day, every day. Watch one personal growth giant every day, every day, every day, every day, and start running with winners. I'm telling you, your life will change. It'll change because you're putting different stuff, because our environment is what determines the paradigm of our brain. It determines whether we think we can or can't. I'll say it again. You are who you are and you are where you are because of what you put in your brain up until this point in time. So if I want to change who I am and where I am, I got to put different stuff in my brain. Oh my gosh. Here we go. You can fix what you can't fix what you won't face. We got to face it. Start by asking, what patterns am I repeating? What beliefs are holding me back? What did I learn that needs to be unlearned? You know, guys, again, I grew up in the ghettos, so I didn't learn anything about making money. I didn't learn anything about being successful. I had to unlearn a lot of stuff. I had to get you need to take a mental enema and get the stinking thinking out of your brain, huh? Whether it's poverty, negativity, fear, addiction, or playing small, cycles can be broken the moment you become conscious of them. You can break the cycle. We just got to understand we're in it, huh? Come on. You are not your past. Everybody understand that? You're not your past. It doesn't matter. And I know I got some people on here that's been very successful. We want to be more successful though, huh? Right? Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good morning, MSC. Good morning. Good morning. There it is right there. Residual Earners University.com. If you're wanting to change your life, go check that out right now. Residual Earners University.com. Go check that out right now. You are not your parents. You are not the environment you grew up in. You are not the mistakes you made before you knew better. You know, I always say, our past is our past. It doesn't matter. Our upbringing's our upbringing. It doesn't matter. That's history. That's an event. Put it in the past. We've all made mistakes. We got 250 some odd people on here. I'm telling you, everybody on here has got some dirty laundry. Everybody. We've all done a couple of things in our life where we look back and go, what was I thinking when I did that? We've all done that. Quit thinking like you the Lone Ranger. I tell people all the time, I got so many skeletons in my closet, my clothes barely fit in there. I mean, huh? Come on. Let's understand. All that's events, though. We put it in the past. See, none of us can go back and make a new beginning, but we can all start now and make a new ending. That should be our goal. You're not your parents. You're not the environment you grew up in. You're not the mistakes you made before you knew better. You are the decision you make right now. You know, I talk all the time about you got to make a decision. It's about making a decision. If you want to take your life to the next level, if you want to level up, we got to make a decision. We're going to do it. You can't play with your life, baby. It's way too important. Cycles are inherited, but they're also interrupted by one person brave enough to say, it stops with me. Huh? Y'all want some examples of cycle breakers? Oprah Winfrey overcame poverty, abuse, and systemic limitations to become one of the most influential women on the planet. David Goggins broke the cycle of obesity, abuse, and mediocrity to become a Navy SEAL and an elite endurance athlete. Sarah Blakely, from failed law school hopeful to founder of a billion-dollar company, Spanx, without outside investors. What do they have in common? They refuse to accept the norm as their destiny, huh? Breaking the cycle is hard, but it's worth it. You'll be misunderstood. You'll be criticized. You'll feel lonely at times. You know, I talk all the time about, guys, being wealthy is hard. You know, my next book's going to be Choose Your Heart, but get this, and here's where I got it. And I don't even remember where I got this, but I'm sure I got it from somewhere. Man, Haley, welcome to the team. Haley just joined our university. I love it, Haley. Guys, if you haven't done that, jump in there right now. Residual Earners University.com. Residual Earners University.com. Haley, I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for joining today. I'm excited that you're part of our family. Good morning, Haley. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I always talk about, choose your heart. Guys, get this. Getting wealthy is hard. I'm going to tell everybody right now, we got almost 300 people on here. It's hard. It's hard. That's right. I love it. Not quite. I love it. Guys, getting wealthy is hard. Yeah. You know what? You're going to have to read the books and watch the personal growth giants and run with the winners and get an idea, then start becoming an expert, and then start launching that business, and then burning the candle at both ends and working your business from 5 to 9 in the morning and 5 to 9 at night, because you're working the job in the middle because you got to keep the bills paid, and you're burning the candle at both ends, and it's hard to do. And man, oh my gosh, it's hard to get wealthy. Yes, hard. I'll tell you that right now. It's hard. Can you do it? Yes. Is it worth it? Absolutely. But is it hard? Yes, it's hard. But let's compare that to being broke. Some people act like being broke's easy. No, I spent 40 years of my life broke, laying in bed at night wondering how to pay the bills, laying in bed at night wondering how I'm going to pay the mortgage, how am I going to make that car payment? Oh my gosh, they're about to cut my cell phone off. Oh my gosh, how am I going to keep the utilities going? Oh my gosh, my son needs a baseball bat and it's $300. Oh my gosh, my daughter needs that dress for that recital. It's $200. Oh my gosh, where am I going to get all this money? Guys, Getting wealthy is hard, but being broke is hard. They're both hard. They're both real hard. But if they're both hard, choose your hard, but choose wisely. Huh? Healthy. Everything in life works this way. Healthy. Is being healthy hard? Yes, it's hard. Hard to be healthy. You got to eat right. You got to get some exercise. You got to lose that weight. You got to do some things to be healthy. Yes, you do. Is it hard? It's hard. I'm a double cheeseburger with tater tots kind of guy. Yep. I got hungry last night. I got hungry. It was about 7 o'clock. We'd already had dinner, and I don't usually eat anything, but I thought, man, I'm starving. So I wanted to get a bag of chips and start chewing on them, huh? I wanted to get a bag of chips and start chewing them. You know what I did? I got me some blueberries and some yogurt. But I made the decision. I'm going to be healthy. I'd rather have the barbecue potato chips, but I got the blueberries and yogurt. I mean, guys, we got to make some decisions. But being healthy is hard. You got to eat right, exercise, lose the weight. You got to do all that stuff. Yes. Is it worth it, though? Absolutely. This is the only place you and I got to live is in this body, huh? But being unhealthy, people go all the time, well, Presley, I don't take care of myself, and I'm doing just fine. I'm telling you what, when it comes to your health, it is payday someday, baby. Let me say that again. When it comes to your health, it is payday someday. Quit acting like being overweight, out of shape, obese, not feeling good, feeling sluggish, not liking the way you look, not liking the way you feel, not liking the way clothes fit, worrying about how, man, Tabitha Miller just joined our university. I love it, Tabitha Miller. Oh, come on, baby. If you hadn't done that, do it now. I had a tongue transplant. My body's rejecting it. Residual Earners University.com. Anyway, being overweight, out of shape, not liking the way anything fits, worrying about high blood pressure and high cholesterol and all that. Guys, being unhealthy is hard too. Quit acting like it's not. It is. So being healthy is hard. Being unhealthy is hard. They're both hard. Choose your hard, but choose wisely. Marriage, hard. Divorce, hard. Choose your hard, but choose wisely. Communication, relationships, personal growth, spiritual life. I can just keep going down the list. Everything in life is hard. Choose your hard, but choose wisely. Huh? Man, I'm excited about all you folks joining us in the university. Come on, baby. Are you wanting to change your life? If you are, jump in there and try it out for a while. It's $29. Come on. Let's get real about that, huh? Come on. Breaking the cycle is hard, but it's worth it. You'll be misunderstood. You'll be criticized. You'll feel lonely at times, but you'll also create new standards, inspire others to follow, build a life you don't need to escape from. People all the time say, Presley, well, you've made millions of dollars. Why don't you just go retire? What am I going to do? I like what I do. Do I like to play golf? Yeah, I like to play golf. I'm a member at DAC, Dallas Athletic Club. I'm a member. I go play every once in a while. I like playing golf. Sure do. I like going to the beach. I love St. Thomas, man. Megan's Bay, Morningstar Beach. I love those places. I like going to the beach. I don't want to live there, though. I don't want to be on the beach all the time. I like to go and I have fun, but then I want to get back and get going. I've got that fire inside that I enjoy what I do. People ask me, are you going to retire? Retire. I love what I do. Why would I retire? I enjoy getting on here in the mornings. I enjoy doing my network marketing business and helping people. I enjoy the businesses I run. I enjoy our university. I enjoy getting in there and helping people be successful. I enjoy what I do. You want to build a life you don't want to retire from or escape from. I'm telling you. See, breaking the cycle is hard, but it's worth it. Breaking the cycle, you'll be misunderstood. You'll be criticized. You'll feel lonely at times, but you'll also create new standards. You'll also inspire others to follow. You'll also build a life you don't need to escape from. It's not just about you. It's about everyone who comes after you. Come on, are you leaving a legacy? What a legacy are you leaving? Are you showing your kids and grandkids that somebody with your last name can do something big or not? Huh? Oh, yeah. Joy, I like that. When you love what you do more of it. I love what I do. I'm having fun right now. Can y'all tell? I mean, I love doing this. When I get off here, I'm going to go jump into university and start answering questions and helping people be successful. I love doing that. If you want to change your life, if you want to get part of this fun and excitement, join our university, residualearnersuniversity.com. We got courses. We got experts we bring in every week. We got hundreds of winners you can run with. You can run with me, ask me questions. We can do Zooms together. We'll do all this stuff. We'll teach you how to be a success if you want to change your life. Residualearnersuniversity.com. And if you don't, that's fine too. Oh my gosh. Be the one who gets financially educated. Be the one who leads with love instead of fear. Be the one who changes the narrative for your family. Huh? Tabitha Miller, I love it. Tabitha joined our university. I love it. Did y'all hear that? Listen. Be the one who gets financially educated. Be the one who leads with love instead of fear. Be the one who changes the narrative for your family. It doesn't matter where you started. What matters is where you're going. And your courage to go there first, huh? You can break the cycle. And when you do, it doesn't just change your life, you're changing generations. You know, I'm not a real deep thinker, but I do believe this. Whatever you do, you're setting an example for your kids and grandkids. And that example you're setting for them, they're going to be setting an example for their kids and grandkids. You're affecting generations to come. What are you doing? How are you doing it? Are you showing them that somebody with your last name can be successful? Or are you showing them that somebody with your last name is good at making excuses, huh? Let's get real. Let's get real, baby, huh? See, I could still be in the ghettos. I could have used my dad as an example. I could have said I'm a victim because he left and he was abusive and all that stuff, and I could still be in the ghettos. I didn't want my kids growing up in the ghettos. I didn't want my grandkids growing up in the ghettos. I wanted to show my kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name could do something big. What about you, huh? What about you? Come on, baby. My gosh, we do this stuff every day. We do this stuff every day. I get on here every day. Come join us every day. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh. Yvette, good morning. Good morning. Come on, guys. I'll say it again. If you're getting something out of this, go jump in our university and become part of our family. Let's get to know each other better. Let's change your life. Let me help you. I'm there to help you. The reason we started the university was I can actually help people there. Here, I mean, I can go over some thoughts, and you're welcome to do this every day. I mean, I'm going to go over all this stuff every day. But if you want us to really get to know each other and you to start running with a bunch of winners and be in a business networking group, and I'm telling you, it's just amazing in there, guys. Residualearnersuniversity.com if you're wanting to change your life. All right. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Yvette says, I subscribed. I love it, Yvette. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man. Yvette, let's go, Jay says. Man. Oh, we're at 108,000 on the likes. Let's hit 150,000. Can we do that? Oh, that's the plan, to leave a legacy. Yes. We want to leave a legacy we're proud of, baby. Oh, my gosh. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. You know, guys, what holds most people back? They're scared somebody's going to tell them no. Oh, my gosh, what if they say no? Oh, my gosh, what if they say no? You know what? You got to feel the fear and do it anyway, guys. I'm telling you right now, feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. If you'll do that, amazing things will happen. Here's a quick story about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I was the basketball coach at Lakeview High School, head basketball coach. Man, I'm in charge of 4 teams. We win. We won district 7 out of 9 years during one stretch. I mean, we had the team, but in high school, you don't make any money. Winning doesn't make you make more money. My coaching stipend was $4,000 for the year. I got a teacher's salary for teaching, and then I got $4,000 for being the head basketball coach at a big school. But that's okay. But anyway, man, when I walked into the gym, I was in my comfort zone, baby. I mean, I was the man. Well, I decided, Coach Mayo showed me the network marketing business because I was struggling financially, and I decided to do it. Well, he comes over the next day and says, Presley, here's what you do. Make a list of everybody you've ever known, start making phone calls, set appointments, and show them what we're doing. Pardon me, Coach? Make a list, start making phone calls, set appointments, and show them what we're doing. Coach, I've never worked the phone before. I don't know how to work the phone. I've never done that before. I can teach you how to shoot a basketball, coach, but I don't know how to work the phone. Make calls, set appointments, and show the plan, Presley. Coach, what if they say, no, I don't like rejection? Presley, do what I tell you if you want to make any money. Oh, okay, coach. The next day, I'm going to do it. Man, I'm going to do it. Fear's telling me don't do it. Fear's telling me that they're going to tell you no. Fear's telling me don't do it. It's going to be terrible. Well, I made a few calls. Now, my stomach's in knots. I'm nauseated. I'm hating every second, but I made a few calls. I felt the fear, but I did it anyway because fear's telling me don't. See, fear will give you bad advice, boys and girls. Next day, I made a few more calls, and I'm hating every second of it. My stomach's in knots, but I made a few calls. The next day, I made a few more calls. I'm still hating every second of it, but I made a few more calls. The next day, I made a couple of calls. I'm hating every second of it, but I made a couple of calls. It started getting just a little bit easier, but I'm still not liking it, but I made a couple of calls. Here's the whole moral to that story, guys. Get this. Hang with me here. If I would have listened to fear, I would have never made the calls because fear was telling me don't do it. But I felt the fear and did it anyway. My business exploded. I became the number one earner in that network marketing company, and I'm still to this day, 22 years later, the number one earner in that network marketing company. Guys, think about it. I've made 40 some odd $40 million. If I had not made those calls, I would have missed out on a fortune. And fear was telling me the whole time, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Now, here's the moral for you. If I would have not made those calls, I would have never known I was missing out on a fortune. Get it? My life would have continued just like it was. I would have never known I was missing out on a fortune. My question to you is, what is fear holding you back from doing? It might be your defining moment. Is it starting that business? Is it scaling that business? Is it making those calls? Is it setting those appointments? Is it asking for those sales? Is it what is holding you back from your greatness? Because some of us, I just feel it right now, some of us are listening to fear and we're letting fear control us instead of us hitting fear in the nose and going and doing what we know we should be doing. I'm telling you right now, feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, rejection isn't the end of the road. It's the toll you pay to travel the path of success. Yeah, baby, you're going to get told no some. So what? Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? Most people fear rejection so much that they never take the first step. But those who learn to embrace it, to face it, and to grow from it become unstoppable forces in life and in business. Rejection is feedback, not failure. Rejection isn't a verdict, it's information. It tells you what didn't work, what needs refining, or what isn't the right fit. Every no brings you closer to a yes if you're willing to learn from it. Man alive. The most successful entrepreneur hears no hundreds of times before a product takes off. The best athletes get cut, benched, and overlooked before they dominate. The most iconic authors have rejection letters from publishers who didn't see the vision. Rejection builds resilience. It separates the interested from the committed. You know, when somebody has eggs and bacon in the morning, the chicken was interested, the pig was committed. Think that one through. See if that goes over your head. The chicken was interested, the pig was committed. Rejection builds resilience. It separates the interested from the committed. Baby, we got to go for it. I'm telling you right now, you can change your life. Oh my gosh, you can change your life. Let's start doing it. I mean, what in the frick are we going to wait on? I mean, why are we waiting to change our life, huh? What are we waiting on? We've only got so much time on this earth, boys and girls. Why would we be waiting? Huh? We got about 4,000 weeks on average on this earth, baby. Let's get after it. We can't waste a week. We got to get after it. Terrence Thomas joined our university. I love it. Terrence Thomas. Guys, come on. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to run with a bunch of winners and get info on how to make money and start businesses and scale businesses and all that, do it. By the way, Terrence, you're going to get a book, Be, Do, and Have More. Be, Do, and Have More. Welcome to the team, Terrence Thomas. Oh, my gosh. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com if you want to change your life, guys. Go there and sign up and join me. Join me. If you like hanging out with me, come on, join me. We'll do some Zooms together. We'll get to know each other. Every time you're rejected, you're training your mind to push through fear. It's in rejection that you learn how to refine your message, how to control your emotions, how to stay persistent when it's not easy. It teaches grit. It humbles your ego and it hardens your resolve, baby. Did you know Howard Schultz was rejected by over 200 investors before Starbucks got funded? Let me say that again. Howard Schultz was rejected by over 200 investors before Starbucks got funded. Colonel Sanders was rejected 1,009 times before someone finally bought his chicken recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken. J.K. Rowling was turned down by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a phenomenon. Rejection didn't break them, it built them. Huh? Rejection didn't break them, it built them. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't personalize rejection, leverage it. It's not you being rejected, it's an idea, a pitch, or a moment. Again, some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? Separate your identity from the outcome. Use rejection as a mirror, not a label. Ask, what can I learn? How can I improve? Where can I try again? I mean, guys, understand, in life, you're going to get knocked down. In business, you're going to get knocked down. Just get your butt back up. Let's get going again, huh? Good morning, Angeline. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're just jumping on here, I'm Presley Swagerty, Presley, Swagerty, Swagerty. Presley Swagerty. Come on, baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, Delilah. Good morning, Don. Good morning, Shonda. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. X-Ray Goddess. Oh, yes. Come on, X-Ray Goddess. We can talk. I'm happy to. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my gosh, Presley. Let me say a few words about REU. Stan, you ready? All right. I'm going to get Stan on here, guys. Hang on a second. There's Stan. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I'm glad you're getting on, Stan. I need a break. Man alive. Good morning, Stan. Oh, my God. Guys, let me introduce Stan. Stan is one of our leaders in our university. He has used the university to help him further his business and everything else. We love Stan. And, man, I'm glad you're on here, Stan. It's on. I can see you. Yeah, it's on. You're good. You're good. You know, guys, Stan is going to give a little testimony about our university, about what it's done for him. Stan, I'm going to let you have the whole screen for a second. I'm going to get me one more cup of coffee while you're talking about the university. Residual Earners University. Member since the beginning. Basically, I guess I started like anybody else here, watching Presley on his lives. And let me tell you, like the university, it's place like no other. You get all the content, community, and like the help in the community. It's awesome. You got super positive people there. I don't think so. It's been 5 months, and there was nothing negative since the beginning. And the people just are super nice, trying to help each other. Even if you not in the business yet or don't have any business, you can join. You can get the ideas. You can have accountability partners. We do Zooms through the week when we learn new stuff. We meeting professionals from all kind of areas: real estate, money management, insurance,
digital marketing, like just name it. And if there's something you want to talk about and it's haven't been talked about yet, it's awesome because you can put it up and we can find anybody who or somebody who can talk to the topic about whatever you want to see. And with all these Zooms, they are recorded and they are put in the library. So now we got, I guess, hundreds already recorded Zooms with lots of knowledge. So you can always go back and see the topic you're interested in. And as I said, it's a really awesome place to be. And also we got these Saturday Zooms where you can just come in and share your stories or talk about yourself and kind of see the other people, their whys, what they do in their lives, where they came from. And let me tell you, I mean, we all came from, bad stuff and trying to be better. I guess that's the reason we are going with RU and running with winners, because it's a big thing. Like this morning, I went to the gym, and after the gym, I saw Dustin Wheeler. He's recovering from stroke. He was, going on the walk on TikTok. So I joined him. I wouldn't go for a walk. I would just come home and do my stuff. But it's just awesome. We hold each other accountable and just pushing each other. And also, it's tool, like the university. It's tool. You can use it many different ways, but it's up to you to use the tool. It's, you can bring the horse to the water, but you cannot make him drink. So it's the same thing. You have to go in, be active, interact with the people, watch the videos, try to use whatever you learn, and that way you can level up. And it's like small steps every day. You're not going to become success overnight just because you join something, but because you join something, you are able to become success over the time. Little steps.
Amen, Stan. Did you think you would be doing a live and doing stuff like this a while back?
Even now, like I'm like way out of my comfort zone. Like it's a little better because I did it once. That was like the first time. Like my heartbeat. I think that if I was put on the monitor, they would say I'm about to have a heart attack. How high was my heartbeat? It's a little better now, but it's as you say, like you did your calls. Like the first call was like, very bad, and then it's get better, better. So it's the little steps, and I think it helps to just come out and try to tell people, show people, like I'm nobody special. I came from Czech Republic when I was 26. It's 12 years ago. No English at all. Came here and started building my life here and learn English, learn how this country works, find out it's awesome country, like for the business. I don't think so there's other country in the world you can start business just like now. I can open my computer and I can make LLC in 30 minutes and I can be out tomorrow and have legitimate business doing stuff. I mean, people, they don't know what they have because like if you're living here and in the system, you don't see it. But for me, coming from different country, I can see like how nice and easy it's to have the business here. And I mean, you are the perfect example, from being a coach in the school to becoming, very good entrepreneur, or however you pronounce it, businessman. Yeah, that's the better say.
Yeah, I can't say it either, Stan. Entrepreneur, that's a hard word to say.
These French words are not.
Hey, tell people real quick about Reagan Rue and how she teaches us with the technology side.
Yeah, I mean, Reagan, she's awesome. And she's like a great example too. I remember the first time when she came on the Zoom, she was like, she didn't have it. Like, she was like so nervous. You could see it on her. She was covering her face, like she didn't know, what to do. And it's been, I'd say, 5 months. And now she goes in the Zoom and she starts talking. She's asking questions, she's answering, and she seems so professional. And it's been just 5 months for her to doing all the stuff. And you can see how pumped is she and bringing our new tools, like lots of AI stuff, lots of digital stuff. And for me, having little remodeling business here in Houston, Texas, it's very helpful because it's like all me. So I'm doing everything, wearing all the hats. So I need to know how to do the work, but also how to get the work, how to promote myself. And this was like big help for me, getting all these digital edges, calls, how to fix my website, how to work on my marketing, all this stuff. And I don't think so I would be able to do this. It's like speed learning, it's accelerate everything. It's just like I have to do those little steps. It's not like I watch the digital edge on Tuesday and then it's gonna just happen. No, I have to take the tool and play with it. And I'm confused. Like it's a new word for me, but it's great to have Reagan because I always can come back to her, ask her, hey, how to do this, how to do that, and she's very helpful.
Yeah, guys, what Stan's talking about is on Tuesday nights we have a social media AI SEO expert named Reagan Rue, and she gets on and she teaches us how to take advantage of those tools in our businesses. The other day, she actually built an entire website in about 20 minutes while we watched her. I mean, it was crazy. She used AI and it built the front end and the back end. I mean, it wrote the code and everything, which was to me just mind boggling. But we learn how to do that stuff. We learn how to brand our businesses. We learned how to, do social media and SEO for our business. And, that's every Tuesday night. Then Wednesday night, we have Run with Winners Wednesday, where we bring experts in to talk about real estate and insurance and wealth management and all that. So, this isn't just some little old course you take, guys. It is something that we put lots of thought and effort into. We worked on it for months before we launched it, and we're improving it daily. Well, Stan, give people a final thought on the REU, and then I'm going to get back to my training.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's $29 a month for the REU. That's like a few cups of coffee or like one meal, whatever. But the value what you got in that is unbelievable. Just those Zooms, the support of the community, you're not gonna find it anywhere else. And lots of people are replacing Facebook and their social media for REU because it's kind of set it up the same way where you got posts, you can post pictures, videos, and then you got comments underneath, and it's very interactive. And that's the thing. If you go in the university, you cannot just hope that your life gonna change magically. You have to engage, talk to the people. You can post, about your stuff, what you want to do, or like where you need to help, or just like post it about just kind of get it out what you got inside of you. You don't have to ask for anything, but people are super helpful. It's just a great place to be, and you can see in the comments like there is lots of people from REU, and this is just like a little sample, of the support you can get like in the REU in the actual community. It's great. I mean, we are family. I would say that.
Well, we appreciate you, Stan. You are amazing, brother, and I look forward to seeing you soon. But thanks for jumping on, brother.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Well, all right, guys, y'all got to hear Stan talk there a little bit about the Residual Earners University. If you're looking to change your life, jump in there. If you're not, that's fine too. It's all totally up to you, and nobody's locked in. You can stay as short a period of time or as long a period of time. But if you want to change your life, if you want to make money, if you want to start a business or brand a business or scale a business, if you just want support of hundreds of people, we've got the most amazing community I've ever seen. So residualearnersuniversity.com. Here we go. Man, thank you, Stan. We greatly appreciate you, brother. All right, I'm going to finish up my training here, so let's keep going here. Separate your identity from outcome. Use rejection as a mirror, not a label. I'm talking about if you will embrace rejection, you'll become unstoppable. Ask, what can I learn? How can I improve? Where can I try again? when you become immune to rejection, you become a magnet for opportunity. I'm telling you what, quit worrying about if somebody says no. I mean, think about it, and we all face this, but what's the worst thing that can happen if I ask somebody for an appointment, or if I ask somebody for a sale, or if the worst thing that can happen is they're going to say no. Okay, so they said no. So what? And here's the deal. I think sometimes we hold ourselves too high. We worry about, oh my gosh, what will they think of me if I ask them that? Guys, understand, if you ask somebody to buy something, or if you ask somebody for an appointment, or if you ask somebody whatever, do you realize in 30 minutes, they're not even going to remember you talked to them? Quit thinking it's such a big deal in their life. It's not. It's not. Every breakthrough in life is guarded by discomfort, and rejection is part of that grind. I mean, we got to understand that. The more rejection you endure, the thicker your skin becomes, and the thicker your skin, the bolder your actions. Bold action creates unstoppable momentum. Bold action creates unstoppable momentum. I mean, come on, baby, let's figure that out. Rejection is a gift. It's not something to avoid. It's something to seek out. There's a book out there called Go for No, baby. Go for no. And I'm telling you what, if we will go for no, I'm telling you, good things are going to happen. The person who avoids rejection avoids growth. They avoid success. The person who embraces it becomes unshakable. Be willing to hear no. Be willing to fail. Be willing to get up every time. If you do, you won't just reach your goals, you'll exceed them. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. I'm telling you guys, we can do this, huh? We can do this. We can do this. Come on, we got to go for it, baby. I mean, life is too short for us to just sit around and watching it go by. We can't do that. We can't just sit around and watch life go by. Guys, we've got to get after it. We've got to make it what we want it to be. Guys, if you'll make a decision that you want to change your life, and if you'll commit to it, and if you will focus on it, I can guarantee that great and mighty forces will come to your aid, and you can accomplish anything you want to in your life. But it's going to take you getting into it. It's going to take you doing some stuff. Like Stan was talking about, you got to engage in things, guys. I can sign up for a gym membership, sure can. But if I don't get my butt in that gym, I'm just wasting my money. That's the same way our university is. Our university is freaking amazing. But if you just sign up and you never get engaged, if you never read the posts, if you never jump on a Zoom, if you never look at the courses, if you never engage with the people, if you never network with the winners and the business owners, if you never do anything, you're not going to get anything out of it. You gotta use it. It's like the gym. Just signing up for that membership doesn't mean squat. You got to get in there and sweat. Come on, baby, let's do this. If you want to change your life, give us a shot there. I'm telling you. Your environment is either working for you or against you, boys and girls. I'm telling you, that's a big deal. Your environment is either working for you or against you. If you're putting good stuff in your brain, if you're running with winners, if you're doing that sort of stuff, I'm telling you, you can do it. Yeah, Isabel says, great job, Stan, for feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Yep. Savvy says, way to go, Stan. You did an excellent job. Stan's amazing, yes. A guy that came from the Czech Republic, couldn't speak English. Now he's a businessman, being successful. I mean, come on, baby, quit making excuses. Let's start doing it. How would you like to go to another country where you don't even know the language and try to be successful? We are here in America, baby, where we do know the language. We can do whatever we want to do. I mean, let's go. It's all about mindset. Your thoughts are what create your actions, and your actions are what create your circumstances. Man, I'm thankful Stan jumped on there because, hey, Candy Marie, good morning to you. I got to go get me a cup of coffee while he was talking. Man, that made me happy. My coffee was gone and cold and everything else. All right, we rise or fall. Come on. We rise or fall to the level of what's normal around us. If excellence is expected, we grow. If mediocrity is expected, we settle. I mean, come on, baby. Your environment includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the places you spend your time, the energy you allow around you. Your environment either pushes you toward your goals or it quietly pulls you away from them. I'm going to say it again, guys. If you'll put good stuff in your brain and you'll run with winners, I'm telling you, you can do anything you set your mind to. You can do anything you set your mind to. If you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people, success starts to feel like the norm. You know, I say it all the time. If you run with winners, it normalizes winning. If you run with losers, it normalizes losing. Guys, we've got to run with the winners. If you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people, success starts to feel like the norm. But if you stay in a circle where complaining, excuses, and procrastination are common, you'll subconsciously adopt the same habits. We take on the characteristics of the people we spend our time with, boys and girls. We take on the characteristics of the people we spend our time with. That inner circle, that group you spend the most time with, you're going to walk like them, talk like them, act like them, look like them, think like them, smell like them, be like them. It's human nature. It's not you're different. We all do that. Whoever we spend our time with, we take on those characteristics. When I was running with my ghetto buddies, I was a ghetto buddy. When I started running with people that are going somewhere in their life, I started going somewhere in my life. Oh, come on, come on. Your environment includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the places you spend your time, and the energy you allow around you. It either pushes you towards your goals or quietly pulls you away from them. I mean, come on. Think that through. Again, if you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people that are going somewhere in their life, success starts to feel like the norm. But if you stay in a circle where complaining, excuses, and procrastination are common, you'll subconsciously adopt the same habits. Ask yourself, what does my current environment say is normal? Is it helping or hurting my growth? I tell people all the time, do a friend inventory, baby. Do a friend inventory. That's a friend inventory, a friend inventory, and figure out, if somebody is lifting me up and they're helping me get where I want to go in life, then baby, I need to spend time with them. But if it's somebody that's pulling me down, if they're negative, if it's a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby that I'm running with, I got to stop spending so much time with them. Sure, I may still love them and I may still talk to them occasionally. I'll hug their neck at family reunions, but I can't spend my time with them because they're pulling me the wrong direction. Do a friend inventory, boys and girls, and start running with people that are going somewhere in their life, huh? Come on, baby, come on. Oh, my gosh, we're at almost 125,000 likes. Can we hit 150,000? Would y'all tap on that screen if you're just sitting there and let's hit 150,000? Only be around upward pulling energy. Yes, X-Ray Goddess. And by the way, X-Ray Goddess, I'll say it again, you're welcome anytime to jump on here. You, Kayla, I mean, y'all are welcome to jump on here. Just run with winners now. Yes, Isabel, I agree with that. Come on, come on. If it's to be, it's up to me. Don't be relying on someone else. Yes, Stan, you don't need somebody else's signature on your success page. You don't have to get anybody else's permission to be successful. Oh my gosh. The energy of those around you influence your mood, your motivation, your mindset. High performers energize the room. Complainers drain it. Oh. The energy of those around you influences your mood, motivation, and mindset. High performers energize the room. Complainers drain it. Every day you're being influenced, either pulled up or pulled down. A positive environment charges your ambition. A negative environment makes growth feel impossible. Guys, if you're running with a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, get out of that group, huh? Oh my gosh, get out of that group. And if you tell me you don't have any winners to run with, you do. Get on my lives. I do these every morning, 6:30-ish Central Time I start. And then we got a podcast channel, Residual Earners. Our lives are Residual Earners. Our podcast channel's Residual Earners. And we've got a university, Residual Earners University.com. Join our university if you want to run with winners and get around people that are starting businesses and making money and doing things with their lives. Residual Earners University.com. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you ever spent. I always tell people, don't eat pizza one time a month and run with winners and see what happens to your life. Huh? See what happens to your life. Come on, baby. Man, Dewey Lambert just joined our university. Welcome, Dewey Lambert. Man, I'm pumped up and fired up. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, buddy. We're there to help you. You and I'll get to know each other. By the way, anybody that joins today, I'll send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Come on, let's do this. All right, let's keep going. The energy of those around you influence your mood, motivation, and mindset. High performers energize the room. Complainers drain the room. Every day you're being influenced. You're either being pulled up or pulled down. A positive environment charges your ambition. A negative one makes growth feel impossible. Sometimes success is less about trying harder and more about surrounding yourself with people who make you want to try harder. Huh? Oh my gosh, is that good stuff or what? Audit your circle. In other words, do a friend inventory. Who challenges you to grow? Who enables your excuses? Baby, if somebody's enabling you to make excuses, get away from them. Get away from them. Morning, Dragon Davidson. Oh my gosh, sorry. Yeah, we had Stan on, and some of you said you couldn't hear him very well. Well, that's all right. I'm back. Audit your circle of friends. Who challenges you to grow and who enables your excuses? Think about it. If somebody is energizing you and making you want to do better, spend time with them. If somebody's pulling you down, you want to get away from them. You want to get away from them. Come on, baby. Get away from people that are energy drainers. If somebody's a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby, get away from them. I'm telling you, think of your potential like a plant. Like a plant, okay? Think of your potential like a plant. Even the best seed won't grow in dry, toxic soil. Likewise, your dreams need the right conditions to flourish. Huh? You need an environment that provides encouragement, challenge, accountability, and opportunity. That could be a mastermind group, a focused workplace, a coach, or simply a positive home environment, or jumping in the Residual Earners University.com if you're wanting to run with winners. A greenhouse doesn't make the plant, it just creates conditions where the plant can thrive faster. The same is true for your environment. Sometimes growth feels painful, not because you're failing, but because you're in the wrong room. You've outgrown it. Guys, if you're the smartest person in your room, get in another room. If you're the most successful person in your room, get in another room. If you're the most positive person in your room, get in another room. I'm telling you right now, get in a room that challenges you. You know, I go in rooms now that I feel almost intimidated. I get around people that are mega stars, and I tell you what, it drives me to want to be like them. It drives me to want to accomplish more. Come on, baby. If you're the biggest person in your room, go get in another room. I'm telling you. Oh, my gosh. If you're the most driven, most disciplined, most focused person in your room, it's time to level up your environment. Huh? Sometimes growth feels painful, not because you're failing, but because you're in the wrong room. You've outgrown it. If you're the most driven, most disciplined, most focused person in your group, it's time to level up into another group. Huh? Come on, baby. Come on. Who's with me? Y'all with me or not? Huh? Oh, my gosh. We're at 131,000 likes. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's hit 150. Can we do that? Would y'all tap on that screen? Let's hit 150,000. X-Ray Goddess says yes. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, guys. And we got 220 people on here. Would y'all hit the follow button? Those follows really help our algorithm. And if you're getting something out of it, all it means is it'll be easier to find me when I go live. If you're not getting something out of this, then don't do it. Oh, you need to be around people who think bigger, move faster, and operate with higher standards. Being the smartest person in the room may make you feel good, but it's not where transformation happens. Oh! You need to be around people who think bigger, move faster, and operate with higher standards. Being the smartest person in the room may feel good, but it's not where transformation happens. Who's already doing what I want to do, and how can I get around them more often? Man, that's your growth question right there, guys. Get that? Get that? Listen to me. Who's already doing what I want to do, and how can I get around them more often? Oh my gosh. Think that through. Growth question right there. Who's already doing what I want to do, and how can I get around them more often? Oh my gosh. Is that strong or what? Get around people that have what you want. You know, I say it all the time. If I want to climb Mount Everest, I've got to find somebody that's climbed Mount Everest and ask them how to do it. I'm not going to ask some joker that ain't done it. Huh? I'm not going to ask some joker that hadn't climbed Mount Everest, hey, how do you climb Mount Everest? They don't know. Well, if I want to be a success, I got to get around people that are successful. I got to get around people that have climbed that mountain to get to the top of success. Now they know how to get there. Now I can ask them. You know, taking advice from broke Uncle Harry doesn't get you anywhere, boys and girls. Come on. Your environment isn't just physical. It's digital, mental, and emotional. The voices you listen to, the content you consume, the habits you reinforce, they all shape you. I'm telling you right now, come and be with winners. If you haven't joined our university and you want to change your life, do it now. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby. If you want to change your life or you want to change your life, then come on, join our group, join our community, because it's amazing. Just like a clean, quiet space helps you focus, a noisy, chaotic one breaks your concentration. Similarly, watching inspiring content energizes you, while consuming drama or negativity drags you down. That's why I'm saying, guys, read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Put that good content in your brain. In a year, guys, think that through. 10, just that much every day. Just a little bit every day. Just a little bit every day. 10 pages. 10 pages. How long will it take you to read 10 pages? What, 10 or 15 minutes? Come on, baby, 10 pages, just that little bit every day. But in a month, you've read 300 pages. In a year, you've read 3,650 pages. In a year, you've read 15 to 20 good business books and personal growth books by doing that little bit every day. See, it's the little things we do in life that add up to be our life's accomplishments. If you'll put $250 in a mutual fund every month, and you're 30 years old and you do it month after month after month, just $250 month after month after month. If you've got a mutual fund that's a good one, it'll give you a return of 8 to 12%. And over the course of years, if you're 30, by the time you retire, you know you'd have $2 million in there. Doing a little bit, putting that $250 in there, gets you $2 million. Reading 10 pages a day in a year, you've read 15 to 20 good books. It's the little things. But see, the problem is, if something's easy to do, it's also easy not to do. So we tend to not do it. Guys, get some discipline about yourself, and let's start reading the 10 pages every day. Let's start watching one personal growth giant every day. Let's start running with the winners. Let's start doing this, man. Thanks, Allie. I appreciate all the hearts. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on. We got 136,000 likes. Let's hit 150,000. Would y'all tap on that screen for me? Oh. Watching inspiring content energizes you, while consuming drama or negativity drags you down. You know my theory on negative people? If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here. Oh, change your environment, change your life. Sometimes the biggest shift you can make isn't internal, it's external. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in a space that keeps you small. Huh? Kayla, good morning. X-Ray Goddess, good morning. Joy, good morning. It gets easier to do hard things once you've done one hard thing. Amen on that one, Joy. Leslie. Sometimes the biggest shift you can make isn't internal, it's external. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in a space that keeps you small. Changing your environment doesn't always mean moving cities or quitting jobs. It can be as simple as creating a better morning routine, like reading 10 pages and watching a personal growth giant every morning, cutting off toxic conversations, in other words, running with winners instead of losers, or joining a new community that stretches you, kind of like getting in Residual Earners University.com. Guys, you got to do something different if you want something different. Changing your environment doesn't always mean moving cities or quitting jobs. It can be as simple as creating a better morning routine, like reading out of a good book and watching a personal growth giant, cutting off toxic conversations like running with winners, or joining a new community that stretches you. If you're wanting to be stretched, come join us, Residual Earners University.com. Final thought. The environment you create or tolerate is feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. The environment you create or tolerate is either feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I mean, what are we going to do here? We're going to get going. We're going to get started. We're going to change our life. Again, life has no limitations except the ones you make. Amen, X-Ray Goddess. You're spot on. Oh, my gosh. Everyone starts as a beginner. You know, I got this from Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great, baby. Come on. Good morning. Good morning, Denton. Love you. Good morning. Success doesn't require a perfect resume or polished skills. It requires a beginning. Every champion was once untrained. Every millionaire entrepreneur once struggled to make their first sale. Every confident speaker once stumbled through a speech. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. The myth of needing to be great from the beginning holds you back. You don't need a perfect plan or fancy credentials. You need a willingness to begin. Flawed, unsure, and unqualified, but begin. The key is to act despite the imperfections. Action is the seed of greatness. Without it, dreams rot on the vine, baby. Quit talking about it. Let's be about it. I think I told you I had a buddy of mine that had a good business idea. And I said, man, I think that thing's got legs. I think that could be huge. And he goes, yeah, me too. And I saw him in about 6 months, and I said, well, man, how's that business going? Oh, well, I'm waiting for the perfect time to launch it. Okay. I saw him about a year after that. Man, how's that business going, man? I think that could be huge. Is it going big? Oh, well, I'm waiting for the perfect time to launch it. I saw him about 6 months after that. Hey, have you launched that business, man? Oh, man, I'm waiting for the perfect time to launch it. 2 years had gone by, and he hadn't launched what I thought had legs to be huge. I thought it could make him a lot of money, and he's waiting and waiting and waiting for the guys, perfect time is a myth. Huh? Come on. The myth of needing to be great from the beginning holds you back. You don't need a perfect plan or fancy credentials. What you need is a willingness to begin. The key is to act despite the imperfection. Action is the seed of greatness. Without it, dreams rot on the vine. Let me say that one more time. The key is to act despite the imperfections. Action is the seed of greatness. Without it, dreams rot on the vine. By the way, if you're wondering, I make notes for you guys. I have notes. I did them last night. Somebody asked what book I was reading out of. I'm not reading out of a book. I'm reading out of my notes. All right, y'all ready? The fear of judgment, failure, and not being good enough paralyzes countless people with dreams in their hearts. Quit worrying about judgment. Who gives a rat's rear? Guys, do we all understand? People, the masses are not going to do anything with their life. The masses are not going to do anything with their life. Y'all understand that? They're not. The masses are not going to do anything with their life. They're going to just live life and hope it turns out all right, and it's not. And they're going to get to the end, and they're going to have all kinds of regrets because they didn't do anything with their life. They just kind of stumbled through life and just took whatever life gave them. And no, baby, you and I got to be different. Do you understand that? You and I got to be different. We can't be like the masses. People all the time, I'm sure we got 200 people on here. I'm sure a bunch of you guys are looking going, man, that Presley's a nut. Thank you. I want to be different. I want you to look at me as different because I don't want to be average and ordinary. I don't want to drive an average and ordinary car. I don't want to live in an average and ordinary house. I don't want to go on average and ordinary vacations. I don't want to do anything average and ordinary. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I'd rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity any day of the week. Huh? And I'm telling you what, you may call me a nut, but I'm a rich nut, and it's fun being a rich nut, so come be a rich nut with me, and let's try it out. How about that, huh? We got to be different. I'm telling you right now. Quit worrying about what somebody else thinks. They're probably not going to do anything with their life anyway. But get this, guys, people don't want you to be a success because it makes them look bad. Your friends and family, on the surface, they'll go, man, go do it. I'm proud of you. Deep down, they're thinking, man, I hope they don't do it because, man, it makes me look bad because I could have done it with them if I wanted to. Come on, guys. Understand, you and I got to be different. You and I have got to be different. You and I have got to be different. Huh? Come on. If you're wanting to run with a bunch of different people like me, get in our university, guys. Go check it out, residualearnersuniversity.com. We've got courses in there. We got my blueprint for success in there. How did I go from ghettos to millionaire? It's in there. My steps I took. We've got courses on starting businesses and branding businesses and scaling businesses. We've got a video library full of stuff. We've got 2 experts coming in each week talking about how to make money in real estate and in insurance and in TikTok shop and in digital marketing. And we got experts coming in on wealth management, how to manage your money. We do Zooms with those folks and they teach us how to do it. And come on, baby. Jump in there. But the biggest thing is you're networking with a bunch of winners. And in our university, it's like Facebook. We got posts in there with threads running and comments going, and people start scrolling our university as opposed to scrolling Facebook because we've got positivity. It's a no negativity zone. It's a winners only zone. You're running with winners. You're running with business people that are going somewhere in their life. We got everything from homemakers to CEOs of companies, but we're all like-minded. We're all wanting to level up. It doesn't matter where you are on that socioeconomic ladder. We just all wanting to level up. So we're all like-minded and we're all positive and we're all in there doing it. Oh, my gosh. If you want to change your life, residualearnersuniversity.com. I tell you what, you won't regret it. $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. The fear of judgment, failure, and not being good enough paralyzes countless people with dreams in their hearts. The fear of criticism or making a mistake or falling short. But the longer you wait, the heavier the fear becomes. Come on, baby. The longer you wait, the heavier the fear becomes. The truth is, you don't eliminate fear before you begin. You begin in spite of the fear. You push forward when your voice shakes, your hands tremble, and your knees knock. Fear is going to give you bad advice. Fear is going to tell you not to do it. I'm telling you right now, feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. If you want a testimony, there's your one right there. I love Residual Earners University. If you're wanting to change your life, you'll love it too. Residualearnersuniversity.com. All right, here we go. Let's keep moving here. You don't eliminate fear before you begin. You begin in spite of the fear. You push forward when your voice shakes, your hands tremble, and your knees knock. Every courageous action reduces fear's power. If you'll hit your fear head on, if you'll hit it in the nose, then fear goes away. But here's the sad part. If you run from your fear, there you are, and you're running from your fear. You know what's behind you all the time? Your fears are coming like this. It's a bunch of them, and they're coming after you. They never leave. You turn around, hit them in the nose, they'll go away. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Every courageous action reduces fear's power. Momentum builds as you face the resistance and move anyway. I'm telling you right now, baby, come on. Come on, let's do this, huh? Come on, let's do this. Let's make it happen. Oh my gosh, Angeline, look at that. Guys, there's a testimony in and of itself right there. We love our REU family. You want to be part of something big? You want to be part of an extended family that's going to be there to support you and help you be a success in life, help you make money, help you start that business? I'm telling you right now, Residual Earners University.com. I'm telling you, it will be amazing. Bill Roderick just joined our university. I love it. Welcome, Bill, man. Oh, Bill, be looking for an email. Anybody that joins today, I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Man, come on. Residual Earners University.com. Way to go, guys. Way to go. I'm telling you. Bill Roderick, welcome to the team. Guys, if you're wanting to change your life, jump in there and try us. Let's go. Fear is a signal you're about to do something meaningful. Don't retreat, lean in. Overthinking is one of the greatest thieves of destiny. Waiting for the perfect time, perfect conditions, or perfect strategy is a trap. You don't think your way into clarity, you act your way into it. Take the step. Let's do it. Oh. When you move, you learn, you discover what works and what doesn't work. You gain data, you get feedback, you find out what excites you, what drains you, and what path fits you the best. You can't steer a parked car. You can't learn to drive in a car that is parked. Movement is necessary. Only through trial and effort does the fog begin to lift. Guys, you get started and you course correct. You'll never get it perfect. I have never felt like I was ready when I started a business. Never. I always felt like there was a couple of more things I could do, but I'm telling you what, you can still do them once you start. Choose one goal today. All of us, listen to this. Choose one goal today. Take one action step towards that goal, however small. The act of starting unlocks clarity. Motivation is fleeting. It's great when you have it, but unreliable when you don't. Momentum, however, is powerful in compounding. It grows through action and repetition. One small step becomes two. One brave choice leads to another. Momentum builds confidence and creates a sense of progress, which fuels further action, even on the hard days. Don't wait to feel like it. Act first. The feeling will follow. You know, I said this about an hour or so ago. Some people, I think, sit on the couch and they wait for motivation to just fall on them, I guess. I don't know. I get people all the time say, well, you know, when I get motivated, I'm going to do that. So are you just sitting on your couch and it's going to fall out of the ceiling, or maybe you're walking outside and it's just going to fall out of the sky and land on you? No, baby. See, doubt will take you out of action, but action will take you out of doubt. It's the action you take that's going to get you going. It's the action that you take is going to change your life. It's the action that you take is going to leave the legacy you're proud of. It's the action you take, not thinking about it, not sitting around for motivation to hit you, because if you'll get going, you'll start creating some momentum. And when you start creating momentum, watch happens. See, a writer who commits to writing 300 words a day doesn't always feel inspired. But because they started, inspiration often finds them during the process. Come on. Greatness is not an event, it's a process, a result of repeated, imperfect attempts strung together over time. Amen on that one, baby. The world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produced it. Let me say that again. The world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produces it. Great performers didn't wake up great. They fell more times in practice than most people even try. People see folks that are a success and think, man, that was just an overnight success. Yeah, they got lucky. No. What you don't see is it took them the 5 to 10 years to be the overnight success, the 5 to 10 years of working their butt off with no glory, no limelight, no applause, but they worked and then they become the success. The difference is they kept starting day after day, setback after setback. They started again when others quit. See, winners hang on when losers let go. Huh? You know, Chance Lott, if you'll direct message me, you and I can visit. I'd have to know more about, what you're wanting out of life than I can just to, I'm glad you're making some serious money. That's awesome. I'm excited for you, but yeah, direct message me and I'll help you. Uh, Greatness is not an event. It's a process, a result of repeated, imperfect attempts strung together over time. The world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produces it. Great performers didn't wake up great. They failed more times in practice than most people even try. The difference is they kept starting day after day, setback after setback. They started again when others quit. The road to greatness is paved with daily starts. You don't just start once, you start repeatedly, especially after failure. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's do this, huh? Perfectionism and procrastination often wear the same disguise: delay. Let me say that again. Perfectionism and procrastination often wear the same disguise: delay. Waiting until you're ready is often a mask for fear. Start. Self correct, auto correct as you're going. Correct as you're moving. But there's no perfect moment, no ideal conditions. You will always feel a little uncertain. The only thing worse than failing is never trying at all. Come on, let's hit 200,000. We're at 156,000. Let's see if we can get 200,000, huh? And you 225 people on here, hit the follow button, would you? And if you're wanting to change your life, go to our university, Residual Earners University.com. If you're wanting to hang out with me and hundreds of other winners and learn how to make money and be a success and start a business and brand a business and scale a business, if you're wanting to learn all that stuff, come join us, guys. We got a community that is second to none. Residual Earners University.com. There's no perfect moment, no ideal condition. You will always feel a little uncertain. You'll always feel like you're not ready. The only thing worse than failing is never trying at all. So many people go to their grave with their greatness still in them because they're scared to try. Guys, fear will give you bad advice. Failure can teach. Inaction only haunts. Failure can teach. Inaction only haunts. You don't have to be great to get started, but you'll never be great if you don't start. Start small, start scared, just start. Oh my gosh, listen to that last part there. You don't have to be great to get started, but you'll never be great if you don't. Start small, start scared, just start. Oh my gosh, let's start. Let's do it, huh? Oh my gosh, let's do it. Let's do it. Look at that testimony right there. REU is an awesome place. Positivity zone only. We're family. Stan, thank you so much for that testimony. Guys, if you're wanting to run with a bunch of winners, if you want to get in a place where positivity is the way we do it, then I'm telling you, try us out. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Oh my gosh, Chance, thanks for the hat. Man, I appreciate that. Good morning, all. Good morning, all. Yeah, failure is a great teacher, Jason. Absolutely. Guys, here's the deal. Man, Chance, a universe. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. Guys, if you're wondering who you're listening to, I'm Presley Swagerty. I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. Got out because I had a mama that prayed me through it, and I got into sports, and I happened to be a decent athlete, so I used sports And I got out, and then I became a coach because that was really the only positive in my life. And I started coaching basketball at Lakeview High School in Garland. I did that for 16 years. I taught algebra, sponsored the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and coached hoops. I loved it, but in high school, you don't make any money, so I was struggling financially. So it was an ugly deal financially. And then my old high school coach brought me a network marketing business. Never even wanted to look at one, but it was Coach. I loved Coach, so I listened to him. I decided to give it a shot. It took off. Became the number one earner in the company after a few months. For 22 years. Man, Chance Lott, you're amazing, man. Thank you. The last 22 years, I've been the number one earner with the company. I've made millions of dollars doing it. It was the game changer in my life. From there, we bought a car dealership. We scaled it up to 7 car dealerships. We bought a printed circuit board company, a logistics company, an auto transport company, car washes, real estate. You know what? I've done a little everything. And I see where a couple of you are asking about network marketing. I don't pitch anything on my life. Man, Chance, you're doing it, man. You may set the record. Geez Louise, I think 500 is the record, and you're at already in 400 something. But anyway, if you want to know more about network marketing, I don't pitch anything on my lives. Direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? I'm happy to help you there. Man, alive. Chance Lott, we appreciate you, man. You know, Austin says, can I get you bigger glasses? These are just readers. I don't really wear glasses, but when I'm trying to read on the screen or read my notes, I throw my readers on. So no, I don't. I mean, obviously I can afford some bigger glasses, but these are actually just my readers. So I just put them on here. Man alive, Chance Lott. You definitely have the record now. I'm telling you, 680 and going up. My gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All those gifts help our algorithms, guys. Thank you so much. We're at 161,000 likes. We're trying to hit 200,000. Tap on that screen, would you? But anyway, believe it or not, I've written a couple of books. If you're wondering about me, I wrote Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I wrote Be, Do, and Have More, a success book. I just finished the first draft of Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely. And in the background, I'm working on a biography. I mean, and I'm a guy that hates English, and I love math. I can't even spell cat, but, you know, it's amazing. I got into net. Man alive, Chance Lott. Geez Louise, you definitely are the record setter. Man, check Chance out. Man, thank you so much, Chance. We greatly appreciate all the gifts. They help our algorithms. Oh, my gosh. Engagement is what makes this thing go. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Never thought I'd get involved in network marketing. Never thought I'd write a book. I hated English. Man alive, Chance Lott. Thank you. Never thought I'd write a book. You know what? If somebody had told me years ago that, hey, you're gonna be one of the world's best network marketers and you're gonna write books, I would have laughed at them. I'd have been down in the floor rolling, guys. Be flexible, because sometimes, man, OC, man, or DC, man, thank you so much. Jeez Louise. And Chance, you're rocking, man. Look at you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I appreciate you guys greatly. Look at y'all go, man alive. Thanks for the gifts. They really help our algorithms. You guys, if you're just sitting around, tap on that screen. We really appreciate that. The buck stops here. Did y'all know that? Come on, look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Let's all make a decision. 1502. Chance, you're the world record holder, I'm telling you. Unless DC passes you. You set a record. Oh my gosh, Gen X is going now. Man, I appreciate all the gifts, guys. Those help our algorithms. Thank you so much. And you guys, we got 220 something people on here. Hit the follow button if you would. That helps our algorithm too. Thank you so much, please. And we're at 163 or 164,000 likes. We want to hit 200,000. Let's go. Let's go. Man, thanks for the gifts, guys. Y'all are awesome today. Oh, it's on you to get where you want to be. Amen, X-Ray Goddess. Success begins with ownership. This principle means you stop waiting for circumstances to change and start taking responsibility for thanks for the gifts, DC. I appreciate that. And start taking responsibility for the role you play in your own outcomes. When things go well, celebrate. But more importantly, when they don't, resist the urge to shift the blame. Guys, nobody has to sign off on our success. It's up to us. Let's go. Let's do it. DC, thank you. Man, thank you for all the gifts. You and Chance and everybody else. Y'all have been amazing today. If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen. We're trying to hit 200,000 likes. And if you haven't followed us, please do so. Oh, my gosh. Blame may feel good in the moment. It relieves pressure, but it also traps you. When you blame others, you hand over your power. Man, DC, thank you so much. Jeez Louise, look at that. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if you're trying to beat Chance. You got a little ways to go, but I greatly appreciate it. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Man, alive. Almost to 500. Oh, my gosh. Karen Hanvey, good morning. Man, we appreciate this. I need to get a notebook to write this stuff down. Tricia, get to our university, and it's all there. All my good stuff's there. Residual Earners University.com. I'm telling you, go there. You'll love it. Plus, you get to know me a little better if that's worth having. I mean, that may be a downer, though. I don't know about all that. But anyway, oh, my gosh. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts. Blame may feel good in the moment. It relieves pressure, but it also traps you. When you blame others, you hand over your power. Winners understand that they don't always control what happens, but they do control how they respond. Owning your results creates momentum. It builds confidence. It tells your subconscious, I can improve, I can learn, I can grow. Each day, by reviewing your results, ask yourself, what did I do today that worked? What didn't? What can I do better tomorrow? Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. It's all up to us. Man, thanks for all the gifts, guys. Y'all are doing it. Jason, thanks for the kind words. Love this guy. Come on, baby. Y'all going with me or not? Come on, let's go. I do these lives every morning, Residual Earners. And by the way, everybody listen real quick here. We got 200 people on here. There are scumbags that have fake accounts that are going to say they're me. They're not. I have one account. Everybody listen to this. I have one account, residual.earners. That's it. If it's residual.earners1 or residual.earners star or residual.learners or those aren't me, guys. I got one account, residual.earners. That's it. So if somebody else does it, that ain't me. Man, DC, thank you. Just understand, that ain't me. And I will never ask you for money for crypto. That ain't me. And now they're stealing my name. They'll say Presley Swagerty. That ain't me. I got one account. I will respond to you from residual.earners. Scumbags are stealing my logos, my names, my videos. And I'm telling you, if you're one of the scumbags, if you're listening, you're a scumbag. You're a thief. That's what you are. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, there you heard all that. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I'm sorry, but I can't do anything about it. I get one of them taken down and two more pop up. It's just thieves out there. Oh, they can't do anything themselves, so they try to steal my identity. Yeah, if you guys would, if somebody does that, tell them it's people stealing identities. Report them and then block them. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Yep. Oh, my gosh. Again, my account is residual.earners, and I've got about 275,000 followers. So always look, residual.earners, 275,000 followers. If it's not that account, it ain't me, guys. So just understand that. Real leaders shoulder responsibility even when it's uncomfortable. They don't throw their team under the bus. They don't shift the blame to save face. Instead, they absorb the pressure, find the lesson, and chart a path forward. Come on, baby, let's go. Oh, my gosh, y'all are killing it today on the gifts, man. when you report TikTok says it doesn't go, tell them that they're stealing. Tell them they're stealing identities and trying to scam people. Make sure and put that in there. Passing the buck erodes trust. People stop taking ownership when they see their leaders won't. But when you own the outcome, win or lose, you inspire others to do the same. You model resilience and integrity. Here's the deal. Listen to this. I used to teach my players this all the time, my stars, my best players. I'd say, listen, if we win, you give the credit to all your teammates. If we look, man alive, we got fish flying through here now. Is that awesome? Thank you, Gen X, or whoever did that one, DC, whoever. Anyway, I used to tell my stars on my teams, when we win, give the team the credit. When we lose, you take the blame. I'm telling you guys, listen to this. The best teams thrive under leaders who say, if we fail, I take the hit. If we win, it's because of you. Let me say that again. The best teams thrive under leaders who say, if we fail, I take the hit. The leader does. If we win, it's because of the teammates. That kind of leadership builds loyalty, ownership, and excellence, huh? Come on, baby. Man, DC, thanks so much. Chance, thanks so much. Karen, thanks so much. All you people, thanks so much. Joy, thanks so much. I'm telling you. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to get through this section, and then I'm going to get ready and head out. But anyway, let's get through this section. Excuses are easy. Responsibilities rare. Excuses are comforting. They let us off the hook. They help us avoid uncomfortable truths, but they also rob us of our progress. Responsibility is rare because it's hard. It forces us to face our flaws, our shortcomings, and miss opportunities, but it's also the key to real change. When you stop making excuses, you start making moves. You focus on what's possible instead of what's in the way. I'm telling you, you can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. Let me say that again, Joy. If you make excuses, here's the deal. If you make excuses, you can't make excuses and money. Let's all say this right now, all of us. I made my last excuse yesterday. Come on, let's say it. I made my last excuse yesterday. All right, say it like you mean it now. I made my last excuse yesterday. Come on, baby. Come on, residual earners. Come on, we're going to do this, huh? And by the way, if you haven't joined us in our university, do it now. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Come on. Jeff Lawson just joined our team. Welcome. Man, look at that hat. Geez, Louise. I hadn't seen that one before. Yeah, Jeff Lawson. Welcome to the team, Jeff Lawson. Welcome. I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for signing up today. Guys, if you haven't joined us, do it now. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. If you're wanting to change your life, let's go. Come on. Responsibility's rare because it's hard. It forces us to face our flaws, shortcomings, and missed opportunities, but it's also the way to real change. When you stop making excuses, you start making moves. You focus on what's possible instead of what's in the way. Mindset shift. Every time you feel tempted to explain why something didn't happen, pause. Ask yourself, what could I have done differently? That simple shift unlocks growth. Take responsibility. See, victim thinking steals your future by convincing you that you're powerless. Baby, we're not powerless. We're in control. Look in the mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me, baby. It tells you that life is happening to you and there's nothing you can do. Well, I'm telling you right now, baloney on that nonsense. Man, thanks for the gifts, guys. Geez, Louise, y'all are amazing. Oh, my gosh. If you haven't joined our university, join our community, would you? Give it a shot for me. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. If you don't like it, you can leave. But I'm telling you right now, you will love being in our university. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. It's a school, guys. It's a success school. We spent months putting it together, and it's built on the school platform, SKOOL, that platform that Alex Hermosi owns part of. And you got to log in and put in a password, and you're in a secure environment with nothing but winners. And we're teaching you how to make money. We're teaching you how to start a business. We're teaching you how to brand a business and scale a business. We're teaching you how to think like a winner. I'm telling you, that's what it's all about. And you're running with hundreds of winners. You're running with me, and we're going places, and we get to know each other. And it's like Facebook. It's got posts and threads going. And I mean, you're in a positive environment. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Give us a shot. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. It's $29, guys. But let me say this, and I don't mean this ugly, because I've been broke. I was broke for 40 years of my life. But if $29 is a major financial decision for you, you need to be in our university so we can teach you how to make some real money. And I don't mean that ugly, because I was broke for 40 years of my life. I get it. But you got to do something different if you want something different. And the best investment you can make is in yourself. Victim thinking steals your future by convincing you that you're powerless. It tells you that life is happening to you and there's nothing you can do. I'm telling you, come on, baby, come on. Come on, it's telling you there's nothing you can do. There is something you can do. It's a lie. While you can't, get this, powerful right here. While you can't always control what happens, you can control your interpretation and your next step. Responsibility begins the moment you say, I can change my results. I can change my response. I can change. Truth bomb, truth bomb. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. Woo! Listen to this. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. You may not have caused the storm, but you're still the captain of the ship, baby. Huh? Woo, come on, baby. By the way, we're at 180,000 likes. Let's hit 200,000. Can we do that? Would y'all tap on that screen? And you 230 people that are in here, if you haven't hit the follow button up at the top there, hit follow. You folks on YouTube, if you would hit subscribe and like. I mean, I appreciate all that. All that engagement helps us a lot, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, come on, baby. Truth bomb. Y'all ready for that truth bomb? I'm going to say it again. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. You may not have caused the storm, but you are the captain of the ship. Man, Gen X, thanks for the cake. Y'all are awesome. Oh, my gosh. Y'all are amazing, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love that. It's funny. I wrote it, and I'm still loving on it. Oh, my gosh. Lady Luck and Judy, thanks for the gifts. Y'all are rocking today. Oh, I'm going to say that again. Who said that? Somebody said, dang, that's a good one. Yeah, I agree with that. It's funny. I wrote it, and I'm still excited about it. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. You may not have caused the storm, but you're still the captain of your ship. Huh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There is no waiting list for success, no rescue team coming to build your dream. If you want something, you must take charge. See, nobody else is going to ride up on a white horse and save you, baby. It's going to be you on that white horse. Huh? Taking charge doesn't mean doing it all alone. It means owning the vision. It means leading yourself with discipline, urgency, and clarity. It means you don't let fear, doubt, or discouragement dictate your pace. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. If it's to be, it's up to me, Stan says. Bottom line, people who succeed live with the mindset, if it's going to happen, it starts with me. They don't hope for the best. They plan, they act, and they persist. Let me say that one again. People who succeed live with the mindset, if it's going to happen, it starts with me. They don't hope for the best. They plan, they act, and they persist. Huh? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Rob Evans just joined our university. Welcome, Rob. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, my gosh. Welcome. Man, thank you. Come on, welcome. Guys, if you want to be part of our REU family, get on our lives. It's called Residual Earners, residual.earners. Only account I have, by the way. Let me say that again. The only account I have is residual.earners. If it's anything else, it ain't me. So everybody get that point. Residual.earners. That's it. 275,000 followers right now. That's it. That's me. Nobody else. And some of them are even taking Presley Swagerty, my name. They're stealing my name and saying they're me and saying invest in crypto and yada, yada, yada. They're thieves. They're thieves, guys. Leave them alone. I'm telling you. Residual.earners. That's our only account. Residual Earners on YouTube. Our podcast channel is Residual Earners. Everything is Residual Earners. But make sure that when somebody, and here's the deal, they'll tell you to go on WhatsApp and talk to them. No, that ain't going to be me, baby. If I want to talk to you, I'll get your phone number and call you, and you'll know it's me. Come on. And then we started our university, guys. I'm telling you, I couldn't be more excited about something than I am about the university. It is changing lives. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to be around a bunch of winners and make money and start a business and learn how to do things in life that's different, jump in our university. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Again, it's on the school platform. You'll put your name and email. It'll take you over to the school platform. You fill out a little form and boom, you're in. And you're not locked in. If you don't like it, you can leave. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you ever spent. And anybody that joins me today, I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Jason says, holy moly. Oh my gosh. I say that all the time. Holy moly. Especially if I'm working out and I'm real tired. Oh my gosh. Stan says, let's go. The REU. Catch that one, guys, if you want a testimony. Let's go. REU is life-changing. That's our university. Come on, baby. REU, Residual Earners University. Come join us. REU, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Well, all right, guys, I've been going for just about 3 hours. I'll end with this, guys. You're created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness in you. You can do anything you set your mind to. You got untapped potential in you. Let's just do it. It all starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts are what create your actions. Your actions are what create your circumstances. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's do this, huh? Let's do. Oh my gosh, we're at 189,000. Could we get to 200,000 before I get off here? Would y'all tap on that screen real fast and let's bump up, huh? Let's bump it up and hit 200,000 real quick. Man, oh my gosh, yep, there it is, Residual Earners University. Come on, come on. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Come join us, baby. Come on, we're moving up. We're at 191,000. Come on, tap on that screen. Let's hit 200 before we get off here, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, let's do it. Oh, all right. If you want more information on network marketing, direct message me. I don't pitch anything on here. I'm the number one earner with the company. I've made millions of dollars. I'm one of the top network marketers in the world. I've actually written a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. If you want more information on that, direct message me. I don't pitch anything on my lives. And guys, if you haven't joined our university, I'm telling you, do it. Just try it out. Just try it out. If you don't like it, you can leave. Oh my gosh, we're at 195,000. Would y'all tap on that screen? Let's get there, huh? Yep, heading to work. Me too. I'm fixing to head out of here and I gotta hurry. I've gone longer than I usually do, but we were kind of on a roll there. But I want to hit 200,000 likes real quick, huh? Angeline says, join REU. Yeah, baby, become part of our family, guys. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. If you haven't done it, do it. You won't regret it. Oh my gosh, we're getting there. 197,000. Come on, we can do it. 197. 198. We're getting there. Come on, baby. And if you haven't hit the follow button, follow us, guys. Come on. That just makes it easier to find. Yep. And Jason says, don't forget the Residual Earners Podcast on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. And we just did it. There's 200,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You 236 people hit follow and let's go. Again, if you want information on joining me in a network marketing business, me up and you make money, go to direct message me and ask me that. And if you haven't joined our university, and by the way, the university and network marketing are totally separate. They don't have anything to do with each other. I just made my money in network marketing, but the university is a success school. They have zero to do with each other. So understand that. But anyway, all right, guys, I got to get out of here. Love you guys. God bless you guys. I'll be back in the morning. I may even come back later today. We had so much fun. But follow me and you'll know when I go live. So anyway, hit the follow button. All right. God bless you guys.